At least your internet is somewhat stable right now. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. I'm not jealous.
Actually, yeah, no, my internet has been pretty stable compared to yours, to be honest.
Ooh, you got something? Do you got something to showcase to her?
Oh, cool. Show it. Go for it.
Yeah. Feel
Also,
free to show it in.
Yeah.
Feel free to show it in Blazer's public Discord. Which, by the way, chat. But for those who don't know, you can join his public Discord.
And I will be updating when my 3rd anniversary is happening, because my 3rd anniversary is coming up in, I think about, like, at this point, a little over a month now at this point. So yeah, Lith, what's up? How you doing, Lith?
Is Lith a regular?
Back. Yeah, Lith followed me a while ago, and they started coming back here and here. So yeah.
Let's go. Welcome.
Welcome back, Lith. How you been doing? But yeah, I was mentioning that my 3rd anniversary, as Justin pointed out, I do have a survey. So that survey is going to be still going through the month of June. And I want to make sure, as a reminder, if you guys have any clips that you really like, any moments, any highlights, any, like, even like just story aspects of it, just feel free to still fill out the survey. I'll be looking at every submission. I'll be showcasing them all on stream, by the way, so this is a special thing.
Gotcha.
MP3 later? Is that Mario Party 3? Carl, I guess we're playing Mario Party 3 later tonight. You and I, just until 5 a.m. Just kidding.
What? MP3?
Yeah, that's what Crate said. MP3. No, actually, no. We're playing a audio player, apparently, Carl, later tonight.
Well then. I guess, let's see who's the best. If anyone gets that.
Yeah. Craig went AFK, yeah. Best clip, Snake talk out of context. I mean, submit it, Luigi. Go for it. But yeah, how you doing, Lith? I hope you've been doing well. And Craig, I'll catch you a little bit later. Yeah, Mario Party 3, Craig. I hope you're doing well, Craig. I'll catch you later.
I'm assuming he's playing Metroid Prime 3?
Yeah, Metroid Prime 3.
Okay.
That's going to be the last game before I do start Yu-Gi-Oh! At least that's the plan. Metroid Prime 3 shouldn't take too long.
Oh, don't put it in Discord.
Ooh. I saw that, and it actually looks really good. So far, at least.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Pog.
It's gonna be, I already deem it's not gonna be as good as GX. I'll just say that right now.
What? You dare?
It's far better than Duel Links.
Oh, you're saying that right now?
Yeah, I'm just saying that right now. I'm just not gonna change my mind.
You incurred God's wrath.
Yeah, no.
No, you incurred God's wrath. How could you?
Goldie's top 3 emotes are the heart one, which is very cute, very angry, and then my salty one.
Just salt. Yep.
Excuse.
He's just doing that. He's doing that to spite me.
Yeah, I mean, the salty one that Andre said looks like me orgasming, apparently.
Why don't you just make that your orgasm emote?
Nah.
Let's make your orgasm emote.
Nah.
Oh.
Andrew Pog.
We're going Andrew Pog.
Andrew Pog. RIP Federation Force. I mean, I don't even own Federation Force, plus I don't really care about it too much, to be honest. How you doing, Andrew? You doing well? Also, no problem, Goldie. Phantom emote is my favorite, but not top 3. Ooh.
How could you? Use incurred. Quaggy's not happy to hear that.
Quaggy's not here right now.
Quaggy is there.
Whoops.
See? No, don't. Don't send out a send out your mail.
We still need to test out if Wii U can save me or not.
Actually, speaking of which, since now that I have time, might as well start catching up.
Actually, can I play the main story? I mean, I'm not gonna play it right now, but I'm actually curious.
Wait, are you doing the special episode?
Yeah. Oh, It sounds like it. I mean, I'm not gonna press anything, but it looks like I can resume the main story and the special episode. So Justin may be wrong on this regard.
Huh?
Because he said that I only could play one of them, one or the other. I can't do both of them at the same time, in a sense. So it sounds like I could do the special episode and continue that any time.
Huh.
I mean, it's whatever. I'm doing the special episode anyway because I know I can beat it. It's just that I got bad RNG, being better than I remember, I guess. True.
Wait, Door makes masks?
Oh yeah, I want to see the mask you made.
Okay.
Did I select it? Yeah. Looks like I'm gonna... Well, I mean, without Snow Runt... no, it's not Snow Runt. Snover. With the ongoing blizzard at all times. Actually, this is gonna be much easier for me to grind and collect items. But honestly, this is much better. Which Mystery Dungeon is this? So... Oh, I see. Lotat. This is Mystery Dungeon Explorers the Sky. This is on the DS specifically. So this is the third version of Time and Darkness. So this is actually I never played this game ever, so I've heard this is the best one. I played Super Mystery Dungeon before this, so it's kind of awkward going back here. And but I wanted to see what the story is like on this one. So I was curious about playing this is all.
Yep.
I don't want to be sent to the underworld, says Luigi. I'll be wearing something similar if I ever face reveal one day. I mean, I'll be excited to see your face reveal, Door. For sure.
Face reveal when?
Face reveal when. Door says has to be like donate her $1,000 and then she will face reveal.
$1,000.
Cash only.
No gift subs.
Nah. Explorers of Sky and the face reveal. I mean, I get a face cam. Yeah, true. EOT. Oh yeah. Kecleon hype. I played them except. I played them all except Super Mystery Dungeon. Super Mystery Dungeon has definitely a lot more quality of life stuff than I expected. From this game. What's Transfer Orb?
Transfer Orb?
An item that transforms a target into a different Pokemon? What?
Oh yeah, right. I don't think this exists in the later games.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense for me.
Actually, fun fact, I think there's a beta item that does the opposite of that. Which is kind of morbid if you think about it.
Yeah, it does. An item that afflicts all enemies in the room with a pause status condition. With a pause condition, stops moving and simply observe what's going on.
Basically, it's done.
And Carl, I can transfer these items into the main game, right?
You're asking me? I've never done this special.
Well, then I guess I'll ask Luigi then. But Super Mystery Dungeon has a lot of quality of life stuff that I do appreciate, like pushing Pokemon, for example, and also using orbs against bosses, which I've discovered last time I did this, which I really do miss. But I'm already liking Sky a lot more than Super. So there's that. Goldie says he will never do a face reveal.
Oh. Sag.
Yep. Nah, I made it something unrealistic. 1K followers on Twitch or for a face reveal. I mean, how many followers do you need to do a start streaming reveal? Oh, Carl, I see the mask Door posted.
Oh, is it in the chat? Or, I mean, is it in the Discord?
Yeah. That is interesting. That reminds me of a Joker mask, to be honest.
It does.
Yes, all items special get to storage. Okay, cool.
less than 10 hours already. Better than Super Omega lol.
I mean, to be honest, Carl, I really do like this more than
Well, I mean, hindsight. You know, you have the benefit of hindsight. Oh, Kiyomi's here.
Kiyomi! Hey, Kiyomi, what's
Oh,
up? How you been doing, Kiyomi? Let's see. Can I buy this? Yeah, I can buy it.
Yes, just don't take it and leave.
I thought I had to, because like usually they would stop me before I get off the squares, but apparently I guess like I just have to leave, don't leave the room. But all right, I'm doing fine. Today wasn't as productive as I wanted it to be, but definitely I had some like good stuff happening. I don't want to reveal too much of what I've been doing in the background right now, because right now is it's not like stream related. It's just more of a I want to save the news for later kind of thing. But I will reveal it when it happens. But yeah, I've been doing fine. I think for Carl, who's in the call right now, he's been pretty busy, but he's been, what it sounds like, very productive lately.
Yes, I have been. And I'm only gonna get busier. I'll just say that right now.
I mean, that makes sense, to be honest, with your new job, which, again, congrats, Carl.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I finally got a start date on that.
When is it?
June 7th.
Not too bad.
E.
By the way, Carl, when are you actually going to be busy in June? Because I know you mentioned that before.
Actually, so that's pretty much going to be around. That is going to kind of be around like starting June 7th. But honestly, I'm not quite sure like how stressful the work is going to be. It's a beginner's like position, and it's about building computers, which is something that I actually thoroughly enjoy. So I don't know if I really will find that stressful. Like, we'll see.
Show you a beginner's position.
Hey, Sean.
Our ace reporter here.
Also, that sounds very bad out of context. You better word
It
that.
definitely does.
God, Nick.
No, it really does. Take it out of context. It's so bad. Doors. Okay, Carl, make sure you advertise this. Doris said at 40 followers she will start streaming. All right, 40 followers. Better hold on to that
40
promise.
followers?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to
Advertise it.
You want me to advertise it?
Advertise it. Has nobody seen your identity before, door handle? I don't know. Only one person, I believe.
Shed. Yeah, Shed.
Yeah, Shed. No, there's like a couple people, I believe. But Katsumi, seen part of face. Yeah. Lith, I really like the Mystery Dungeon and Ranger pixel art, which me to be look like. I like Ranger's art for sure, and then Mystery Dungeon's pixel art is definitely a nice touch. Also, anyway, Sean, how you been doing?
Metroid Prime 3, the game with Meta Ridley.
That was Metroid Prime 1. I don't know if Metroid Prime 3 has Meta Ridley in it or not, but Metroid Prime 1 had it.
Good. I'm good. You piqued my interest when I saw Metroid Prime 3.
Wait, did it say Doof was cringing?
Holy crap. Actually, wow. Now that Goldie mentioned it, I'm actually 5 followers away. What the frick?
From what? 300?
300. What the frick?
Are you gonna go to Sparta?
Oh god.
Okay, so who do I
Down
have
the
to
hole
kick?
you go.
Who do I have to kick?
Goldie. Because apparently
Yep.
Goldie doesn't believe in you a lot of times.
Oh
I know you even made him a mod.
All these things I've been tagged in. Good lord. You're tagging me in everything, Carl.
Like, what? What? I post like daily votes because I'm genuinely curious about a lot of stuff.
Shindulis. I read it like the thing in the Bridge series.
Oh, attention, duelists!
Attention, duelist! My mullet! I don't even know what he says.
My hair sticks up like my hair is telling me something.
I have no idea. Don't tell me about your hair life.
Like the voice that he does for what the hell.
Why did I try tackling air? I'm such a good Doof.
Doof Doof.
Attention, do this.
Attention,
My
do
hair is ugly.
Now, Carl, don't have to tell us about your
Carl
personal
Hall
tastes.
has a Pokemon bot in his server. Interesting.
Lucky him.
See,
Hmm?
see, I got a haircut.
That's true, yeah. Hey, I'm still in the last place, and I have 2 stars, so my sister and her friend, but my cousin has 6. Wow, how did they get 6? Well, then again, it's Super Mario Party. It's relatively easy to get stars, because with the partner program and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Carl knows this because of his stupid
yeah.
partners. Do you remember the
Those
the partners
Yep.
that we were complaining about, Sean?
Yep.
In what?
In Super Mario Party?
Oh yeah.
Remember how many partners I got?
You were like, I had like nothing, and you were stacking so many partners.
I hit the limits.
That was bad.
Yeah, you did. Oh dang. Let me make an alt real quick. PPSOP. Yep. But attention, do this. My hair's already burned. I might get a haircut soon. Gotta chop the middle of my back and neck area. Yeah, no, for sure. I got a haircut recently because I needed the haircut and everything. Also, by the way, Sean, speaking of Mario Party, I just discovered literally not too long ago, that I apparently have like a $200 Mario Party game in my possession
What
now.
game is that?
The e-reader. I was gonna say eShop, but the e-reader Mario Party.
There's still some physical copies of Mario Party you don't own, correct? Like, isn't it
I
4?
No, I own 4. I'm pretty sure I own 2. I have to double check, but I own 2 and 3. I do have a copy of 1, but that technically is not my own copy. I still need to ask my friend if he wants that back or not. And then I have 4. I have 4. I have 5. I don't own 6 or 7, which I do plan on getting them relatively soon. I don't have 8, which because of Carl, we just used his copy for recording purposes. I don't have 9 because I gave Carl that for his birthday. I remember that I gave you that copy for your birthday.
Which one?
9, because you asked
Wait,
for it.
what?
You did
I?
ask for it. I do remember distinctly getting it for you.
Wow, I asked for that piece of crap of a game.
Yeah.
Wow. Harsh.
Carl, you made me use a $50 check at Bellevue Mall. That was a thing for that game.
Wait, I used a check?
Oh, because like, okay, there's a thing. So in the Bellevue Mall, there was a. I don't think they do this anymore, but one of my friends gave it for a birthday, or gave you a $50 check at the Bellevue Mall that you can use at any
they have
store.
those gift certificates.
Yeah, and I used it at the GameStop there.
Huh.
And it was a $60 game, so I had to spend like 20 extra bucks on it.
Eh.
Yep. And I don't own 10. Outside, and then for the handheld ones, I own the GBA one, I own the DS one. I don't own any of the physical copies of the 3DS ones.
Yeah, I have like the digital copy of Island Tour.
Yeah, I have the digital copy of that too. That's all the Mario Party games I don't own right now. I own the e-reader, which is apparently really, really valuable.
Especially in good condition.
It is very in good condition. Oh yeah, no, it's in the case. I'll have to dig for it. I could show it off if really people want to see it. Are everyone's hair salons open? I think so too. Yeah, I think our places are open. I think so for us.
Now I'm curious to see like the list of the gaming stores that are still in existence today, besides like Pink Gorilla. And no, GameStop does not count.
I am long due to over there. Have too much hair. Actually, when did you guys get your last haircut, Sean and Carl?
I got it like literally
on Monday.
last weekend.
Okay, so all 3 of us got haircuts like literally not too long ago. Oh yeah, you did get it last
No
weekend.
hair. Hair are you cutting?
What?
You're like no hair. Your hair's always short.
No, it was actually pretty long last time.
Are you getting a mullet?
This is so disgusting.
I-
Every damn gaming store is GameStop, 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 GameStop.
I-
Oh.
I don't get a mullet. That's Sean right there.
Okay, so there's Game Gurus in North Seattle.
What the heck? Oh, shiza.
Game Over Video Games in Crossroads.
Oh yeah, that
That's a
one.
new-
That's a retro game store. I've been there once.
That's
Wait a
new.
minute.
When did that open?
That's not new, actually.
Really? Wait.
Yeah.
I know Uncle's Games in Crossroads, but I didn't know Game Over Video Games.
Game Over Video Games was there. I know it because it was during I went there during the summer when we graduated high school at the very least.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I think Google Maps is wrong because it says there's a GameStop near Office Depot in South Center, and then it says there's another GameStop in South Center Mall.
Oh yeah, no, that's not wrong.
There's two GameStops that close to one another?
Yep.
Yeah, that's for it. That's good.
That doesn't
Yes.
make any sense. Why would you
Yep.
put a GameStop in South Center Mall and then one literally across the street from South Center Mall?
Yep.
What are they thinking? Sound like AVGN.
AVGN. Well, I've been watching a lot of AVGNs recently. What are they
doing?
thinking?
What were they thinking?
Also, thank you for the
I don't
alert, Will.
Understand that, Nick. That's so.
It's-
Also, not to give away where we live, people. By the way, sorry if I'm doing that. At this point, it's almost
No,
sort of
it's
like,
fine.
No,
No, it's fine because that should be fine because it's like that's still in a
as
in a
long as
big
we don't
city.
reveal like the actual city areas we live in.
yeah.
Hold
I'm
on.
just saying that we live in the Northwest,
Yeah.
and of course,
I mean,
think it's, like,
I
fair to
mentioned
say,
that
like,
we are in Washington, so that's totally fine.
Yeah, I mean, but the game stores and stuff like that. This is crazy. There's like, there's a
Let's see.
place in Federal Way called Game Lobster.
Oh yeah, no, I
Game
know that one
Lobster.
too. I've been there a few times. Dude, Sean, that game store is absolutely atrociously messy. Like heck, Carl. Here's the thing.
Yeah?
If I bring you to that store, you would hate everything.
Wow, I'm looking
Why?
at the freaking.
Pictures?
Oh God!
Yeah.
It's a mess.
Yeah, no, it's straight up a
I'm
mess.
looking
Like
at
Carl,
your
Carl
pictures.
yeah, no, Carl, think about this. You know how like game stores organize like in their glass cases of which so they show off the games in the glass cases kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
They just literally put piles of Game Boy colors there and just like leave it there messily, and then just
Yeah, there's a
Ew,
bunch of.
what?
Oh my God, Nick, Carl, look up Game Lobster and look at
Alright.
some of the Google images.
see you later, Door.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Alright, see you later, Door.
yeah, send it to Carl.
Door.
Like it's literally a
Look
mess.
at hot mess.
Yeah, I went back.
They sell guitars too.
Oh, you can't get a haircut. I'm sorry, Lith. I'm Australian. We're free to roam wherever. Pretty much COVID. They're doing a great job too. I'm also Australian. The area spike. Okay. Well, Lith, I'm hoping you stay safe for sure. Like for sure. Yeah, I heard about that. Someone broke quarantine early. Hope you guys will. Yeah, no. Hey, class of 2020. Congratulations, both of you. By the way, I hope you guys have a good graduation, even though it's COVID and lockdown and everything. Good luck with you, Lith. Yeah, they're both class of 2020. Yeah.
Shouldn't it be 2021 or is it 2020?
Is it 2021? Maybe? Did they say 2020?
Is it 2020?
Yeah.
I'm technically a class of 2020. Because I graduated in 2020.
No, you graduated 2019.
No.
Graduated in 2020.
I graduated in 2020.
Winter.
I graduated during the quarantine.
Oh, right. I keep calculating wrong. Good luck with you, Lith. Yep. Cat kiss. I know someone in convenience stores in busy areas across the intersection. I'm pretty sure normal to close to. Yeah, no, Kiyomi, like for sure. It's like McDonald's, where they have like one at every other block, kind of thing. No, seriously, it's at every other block. Also, June, thank you for the 5 months in a row. Much appreciated. How you been doing, June? You been doing well? I hope you've been doing well. Oh my God, what happened to my frames?
Oh, brainstorm. Uh-oh.
Here's
Framestorm.
what I'll do.
Framestorm.
Oh God. Here's what I'll do for Carl's birthday. I'll drive him to all these different unique video game stores and see what they have to offer. This is wild.
Framestorm. Give it a second. I'm gonna have to double check this. Hold on.
Alright, it looks like
Oh yeah, no, it's coming back now. Refresh
it's going
page.
back.
Yeah, it's coming back. Let me see. I did my last high school in 2020. Oh, class. So Luigi's class of 2020. How about Game Store Tops? What the Game Store Tops? I never heard of Tops, Luigi. What the heck is Tops? Have you heard of that?
Tops?
Also,
I have
Doofenshmirtz
Tops.
edition?
In our area, I haven't heard of it.
No, I don't know. Also, yeah, just I've been going through a frame storm, so guys, hope you just refresh the page really quickly. But yeah, hope you're doing well, June. Also, what do you mean by Doofenshmirtz edition?
What is frame store?
I that's a term I use when I start losing a lot of frames.
Sounds like something Carl goes through.
I mean, he has been losing internet recently. But yeah, no, for game stores, I know there's actually a couple game stores in Federal Way, Sean. One of which is
Lobster, apparently.
well, Lobster, and then there is a one that was called a Owl's Video Games and Music or something like that.
Music, games, and video, yeah.
Yeah, that's another one. Mike recommended me that.
Yeah, maybe we'll take Carl on a game store. Maybe we can all take a day trip and go to all the different various game stores.
I mean, that's what we did one time with Pink Gorilla, you and I.
Well, but not just Pink Gorilla, but like all the gaming stores. See what they have to offer.
Uh-oh. Carl, I've been in this dungeon a little too long. Actually, Carl is currently AFK.
That's okay. I'm here to give you warmth.
Oh, Doof Doof edition. Doofenshmirtz is long. Oh, right. I forgot. You know, I'm bad at some references, so that'd be my bad. That's a bad on my end.
Ooh.
Yeah, but we all love Doof here.
I have a oh no, I don't. I almost had a Bronzong for my Pokemon sword, but I ended up swapping it for the clanking one, whatever that
Cling Clang?
bolt.
Or
Yeah.
Clank? Yeah.
I have a steel type, and I will say steel types and Pokemon are pretty OP. I'm not gonna lie, they resist like everything.
Yeah, except fire and fighting.
Yeah, but if you have a water type, or whatever, you're all set.
Yeah, pretty good, yeah. I thought, oh, you finished high school in 2012? I finished high school back in 2014. Sean, Carl, and I are 2014 graduates. Class of 2014, specifically in high school.
Can you believe it's been 7 years?
Has it been 7 years?
I don't it's been so
Alright.
long, I'm beginning to actually forget almost everything from high school.
Alright.
Yep.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
I'm back.
What I missed?
Nikki had a baby.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were just saying like going on a retro game store trip around whenever we're all free to.
Okay. I'm down.
I'm done. Oh,
Maybe
okay.
maybe we can go to get some poke, some quote unquote real poke.
I mean, that's up in Bellingham.
I want real cookies.
I mean, we can go back up to Bellingham. There's a retro game store up there.
And they have real cookies.
Mm-hmm.
You were mean to me. You said there was a cookie place in Seattle. and
There
it's
was.
closed. You lie.
I'm overthinking. Oh yeah. Ground. So Marsh Drop can handle. Okay, yeah.
Wait a minute. Midnight Cookie Company? What? Excuse me?
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
That place surely closed.
Come down and play Pokemon. We have plants, ice cream, literal trash, and Pikachu. That's funny. Oh yeah, I hope you all been doing well for this weekend. I hope you all are gonna have a great start to your Memorial weekend. If you're living, oh actually wait, not all of you live in America. Never mind.
Well, holiday.
Okay, if you
It
live
is
in
a-
America, hope you have a good holiday weekend. If you guys are, why do I keep doing tackle on the other way? I'm wasting tackle. But I hope you all have a good weekend at the very least.
Yeah, as Paragon Green Ninja says, there are Poke places, not just in Bellingham.
True, but Andre would definitely judge us if we don't have authentic Poke.
It doesn't matter.
What type of
See.
what type of food is like I would like to try that I haven't tried yet? Actually, I'm thinking of. Haha, yes, I haven't had pho. Never had pho in my life. Your mother's pho does not count, Carl.
Yep.
Actually, Sean, have you even tried Carl's mother's pho?
No, I don't think he has yet.
I don't think so. Oh,
I-
god dang it. Oh, good, no. I ain't paying for your Friday Night Funkin'. No.
Fried Oreo. I guess I never had fried Oreo, yeah. But then again, Luigi, there's no fair nearby where we are that's open. I doubt that what was it? This Puyallup Fair is gonna be open this summer. I highly doubt that.
Carl, if I open a file that has like it's in a zip folder, the application's inside a zip folder, did I click run or oh no, for the application to run properly, it's recommended you first extract all files. Oh, okay.
So you answered your own question. Good, congratulations.
Well, Windows is confusing. It's like the file is inside a zip folder, and I want to run the application inside of it, but they're saying you should extract everything first.
Yes, extract it.
No, don't extract it.
I'll extract you.
Ew.
Disgusting. But yeah, just
I know someone who tried to deep fry a marshmallow. It was my mom. Actually, wait. Does that work?
yeah, it should.
I know people deep fried a lot of things. Heck, I've seen a video of someone deep frying an egg.
Friday night. Go.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Deep frying an egg?
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday night.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I have. Vietnamese. Also in Japan as well.
Wait, that's a thing in normal culture?
Yeah, deep fried eggs. Yeah. Wait, are you serious?
I think I've heard of this, but I also at the same time I feel like I haven't. I don't know. It feels weird.
Huh, okay, that's actually interesting.
Deep frying a whole boiled egg is delicious. No. Oh, so marshmallow melted kind of makes sense, to be honest. Why did I? Oh, I went backwards. Bidoof went backwards. But deep frying a whole boiled egg is delicious. I don't have a deep fryer. Actually, Carl has an air fryer, which is the closest thing I have. I am access to a frying mechanism.
Yes, me.
Yes, Carl.
That's kind of surprising to hear.
I mean, technically speaking, you are close by. I can ask you if you can deep fry an egg for me.
No. I think I failed one of my missions. Ah.
All right, all right. I'll use an actual orange berry. Air fryers
It-
are pog, says Justin.
Yeah, they are. Actually, it's less messy.
It is
than
less
regular
messy.
fryers.
It is less messy, but the problem is that how many food do you actually use to air fry, Carl? How often do you use that?
Actually, my mom has transitioned over to using air fryers because it acts as a conventional oven.
Really?
Yeah. So, yeah, it honestly tastes a lot better as well.
Air fry your pho.
Okay, you know what? No. I would do no such thing.
Okay, I'm actually getting to the point where I don't think I can.
Let's see. Okay, I think I am prepared enough to save you, if possible.
Why am I missing? Why I missed that bronze lung like 500 times and I missed it. I won't use full stage power. That was actually bullcrap on RNG based stuff.
Boogity swooty. That Lunatone's coming for you.
And Sean says, "Bring me that."
Wait, do you quote that because of SMG4?
I'm pretty sure Sean does. Yeah.
I would, but I'm fighting the dad and Friday Night Funkin' right now.
Hashtag blame Phantom. What?
Too broken. So air fryers are much healthier. Yeah, no, I agree with air fryers being healthier. I don't find enough usage for it to warrant me purchasing one personally. I don't know. Unless I find like as Carl mentioned, like I can use it as a oven, but then again I have a regular oven accessible in my home. So why would I need to purchase one personally?
Versatility?
I guess so. I don't know. It's just one of those things is that air frying is like, it's nice. There's good benefits for it. But I just don't find it as useful to my own personal life yet. Maybe in the future I will. Maybe I will.
I'll probably find some usage out of it. By the way, Sean, how's your adventure going with trying to
I'm
extract the
almost
game?
about to beat the dad here in Friday Night Funkin'. Oh god.
Wait, have you not extracted the game?
I did.
Oh, but you haven't played it.
I have not actually played the full game, no.
Okay,
Does that
this
mean
is a problem. The RNG is not really working. I had the Oranberry, I had a Reviver Seed, and now I don't have them anymore because that Lunatone was really being a jerk right there.
Hey, to carry it over from Super.
The Lunatone being a jerk? Was that?
No, your RNG.
Oh, you mean that? Yeah. Because I had everything planned, and now I'm gonna be screwed. I only have one more floor left before I have to face the boss.
Defense scroll will help, says Luigi.
Which one? Defense curl?
No,
Yeah.
defense scroll.
The defense curl would help, yeah. Stop blaming each other, hashtag no.
Wow. Hashtag not wholesome. That's a Bronzong?
Yep, that's a Bronzong. Have you not seen a Bronzong before?
I thought it was a lot more circular.
I mean, that's a Bronze Zor. Is it
Oh.
Bronze? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Bronzong is evolution.
Why are you fighting it?
Experience.
What if you die? Never mind. What if you just...
What?
What if you just suck?
Friday night. Uh-oh.
It is a Friday night, technically, so... Carl, like, Sean playing that is actually pretty on topic.
Why is it that all the Friday games I like? Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh no, that's not a Friday.
I mean, it ends on a Friday, I think. Does it? Yeah, no, it
I mean,
ends
it's
on a
5
Friday.
days. Yeah, 5 days.
Well, technically, there's a 6th and 7th night, so technically it would end on properly on a Sunday.
Why would you work on a Sunday though?
Sean. Tell that to Sean, who works on a Friday.
Yeah. And he's here right now.
Oh my god, these guys are so difficult.
I mean, it's not on Friday. Like, not. I mean, Sunday is also one of the days he works. So.
Ah.
Air fryer is perfect for warming up pizza and nuggets. I don't have pizza all the time. That's one thing. And nuggets as well. Huh?
You don't?
I mean, I have pizza with me right now. It's been a while since I last had pizza, so it's one of those things that I guess like it's a good time to have pizza, a little bit of pizza personally.
Last time I had pizza was my 24-hour stream.
When was the last time you had pizza before that?
Actually, I don't know.
So
I just don't know.
So it's like it's really had been a long time for you having pizza properly.
Yep. I gotta say though, that meat lovers was delicious.
I mean, having pizza once in a while, I think it's a pretty good idea, to be honest.
Yeah. Unless you just hate pizza, like my dad.
Thanks.
Unless it's Vietnamese pizza.
What the frick is Vietnamese pizza?
You know, I have no idea.
That is not a thing.
I mean,
Well, it
you
just
could,
has pho. It just has pho on top.
I mean, you can make it a thing.
Actually, that sounds disgusting.
I hate this level.
That actually just sounds disgusting.
You say that's disgusting, but you also like. There's people who had pineapple and say it's really delicious.
That one I'm indifferent to, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Sean, have you battled Witty?
With who?
Luigi's
Witty.
asking, have you battled Witty?
the game.
Witty is not a character in this version of the game.
Okay.
You sure?
Oh yeah, Lith is
Why?
Lith is currently in Australia, so it is Saturday for them. Yeah.
So many Aussies.
Hey, I have people from Europe, from like Scotland and stuff, and then
Scotland.
yeah, Scotland, and then we got Luigi from the East Coast. I think isn't Goldie from the East Coast too?
Yes, Goldie is East
Yeah,
Coast.
we got East Coast people, got people from Hawaii, and then it's like now I got people from Australia. I was actually watching a video where a person said like a YouTuber, a random YouTuber I found, was basically saying like Australians is like British people, but dang it, I forgot what their reasoning was. It's like they were Australian people, but they're like British people, but they were like more technologically developed of them. I don't know. I think that was one of the things. It was one of the weird things, and one of them was Australian, so they were just laughing at that. Also, Goldie loves pineapple. I actually do like pineapple, and I don't mind pineapple on pizza. So I just don't have it all the time. And Luigi says like it's not the mod version. Yeah, it's like Sean's playing the original version.
Vanilla. Oh, looks like you made it to the bottom.
I mean, I had that, but then again, RNG at the same time was bad. We're very multicultural.
Yes.
That's
yes,
true.
indeed.
Australia is very, very multicultural. That's really not. Australia's a nice place, but it's also very dangerous because I've seen all the stories of like snakes in the toilet,
Venomous kangaroos.
you have giant spiders living in your home. I love to eat a celery cake. Ooh. Hey, Trudgy. I've come back. Doof doof. Oh, Carl.
Ah, I'm sleepy.
All right, go to sleep.
Okay.
2 defense curl, then tackle spam. Okay, so it does physical damage, right? Okay, cool.
I'm Sriracha. Who are you?
I'm your father.
Doof doof.
Well, Pico hasn't killed me yet. That's good.
I am the doof.
Doof doof.
Oh
I've
no.
been telling you
Pico.
since the beginning.
Doof doof.
Quaggy, I'm so sleepy. Ah.
Doof doof.
I tend to act strangely when I sleep. and cause trouble all around me, so apologize again. Nom, nom, nom.
I thought this was this. I thought this before,
Doof Doof.
but he isn't really. He isn't really asleep, is he?
Doof Doof.
Ready?
Doof Doof. Doof 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 Doof.
Oh boy! All right, I'm gonna do what Luigi suggests and defense curl up.
Curl into
Yeah.
a ball and cry.
Yeah, Justin. You definitely do. Alright, let's see what Nick has in store. Actually, I'm not quite sure how long. Oh, you don't have a driver's seat now, do you?
Yeah, because the RNG based stuff was really bad.
Wait, don't you have rocks?
Oh yeah, I do have thorns.
Oh, but that only goes in a straight line. Yeah,
Can't go
that should
diagonal
work.
like this.
Yeah, it should be able to.
All right.
Oh, it just lagged there for a sec.
No worries. I'm gonna
Maybe
throw
you
another.
should-
I'm gonna throw another tottering or a tottering seed just in case.
I'm actually surprised that the confused state is actually. Wait, you missed?
Yeah. Apparently I missed. Oh, oh no! But no, 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 don't. Wait, what? It recovered? Oh, it's already. Okay, so I had to wait. My bad. Okay, that was just bad luck. Again, I'm gonna try this again. That was like bad RNG because I had an Oranberry and I had a I had an Oranberry, Carl. I had a Reviver Seed ready before the couple floors before, but a Lunatone was like spamming sleep and I couldn't get out of that corner.
Yeah, it's
So-
just telling you to go to sleep.
Yeah, so that was bad RNG again. Like I know I can beat this. I know I can beat this.
See, look, it's just telling you to get back your sleep schedule, okay?
No, screw that. Before you do anything, throw thorns. No, throw
Wait,
thorns.
that's not.
Then confuse.
Well, hold on.
Well, that depends if I can get the thorns again. But yeah, try not like it's gonna be one of those things. We'll see what we get. But yeah, limit backseating as much as you guys can. I don't. What's a spur?
That I don't. Wait, an item?
I lost all my items. That was after the save space. So after Kangaskhan, I lost all those items.
Okay.
An item
Also-
that warps all enemies. Nope, that doesn't do anything really helpful for me. But
That's interesting.
I'll buy it anyway for future use, kind of thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, I did this before, Carl. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I was like, oh no.
Yeah. But yeah, no. For the orb specifically, I'm gonna buy as many good orbs. I don't that room orb is not gonna do anything. These orbs are not gonna do anything for Jirachi. My thought process is that I'm gonna use this for future chapters, so that my team can do it.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna give this, I would say, one more try after this try, and obviously, like if it fails, wait, no, I'm still the same level. I'm still level 14. Wow. I didn't realize I actually stayed the same. Ooh, what the heck is that goggles?
Yeah, it doesn't reset. It.
It only
Oh, wait.
resets my items, but what the heck is Insomniscope? Ooh.
Oh, that's not bad. Hey, but
Hey, that really
that's-
helps with Lunatone. That actually really helps. What the heck? Ah, you can't stop me. Doof Doof is powerful. Doof Doof is all the might he can't sleep. I'm just imagining Doof Doof being permanently like, Clockwork Orange, that meme photo, like, of this guy just permanently, that goggles just like keeping its eyes open all the time. It's just like,
oh, no.
Doof 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 doof. What? Mad with power now. Luigi, whenever I have mod powers, I go with mad with power. Carl knows this. I abuse my mod powers on his streams. You know this.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it makes me question, why did I give you more powers again?
Because you love me, as Sean would say.
What? Oh, that's just a troll room.
Might have taken. I
Oh.
might have risked this a little too much. No, I should be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. As long as I get to the next place without getting attacked, I should be fine.
Oh my gosh, this map. What is this freaking map?
It's weird.
That
It's
is so big.
It just tapes your eyes open. You know what? I'll believe that. I'll believe that. It's duct tape. No, it's Bidoof tape.
Oh, look, we got a rock.
No, that's one you can throw anywhere in the room, right?
Yes. I believe certain rocks don't work in certain environments, like in a hot environment.
Really? There's that stuff in this?
Yes, there is. I don't know about this game, but at least does exist since like Gates to Infinity and onward. Basically, if you attempt to throw, I think cobblestone or something, it just straight up burns up.
I mean, that never happened in Super.
It's probably because you might have not gotten it then. But trust me, like, it burns up if I recall correctly in Gates.
All right.
So like that's only with certain rocks though.
You're a certain rock.
I'm a grass type. What are you talking about? Yeah, see, like that's what I thought. Oh, okay. So since the first game, okay. You probably just haven't encountered.
No, actually, that's a lie. I think I've had a couple items in Super that actually did burn up, but those were so rare I didn't even pay attention to that most of the time.
Okay.
So it's not something that's something I kind of recall in Super, but it's not something I fully remember because it's like, again, it's not something I remember doing all the time. It's a good thing I'm home alone now. I can scream at the top of my lungs at this game.
Oh. You know, when Gulpin dies, it looks kind of sad. Just gets flattened.
You're sad when you die.
Sag. You have to bring up the fact that I just wilt.
Yeah, who cares about you wilting? Goldie and I don't.
Of course you two don't care about me. It's so obvious.
I mean, Justin doesn't care about you. He only believes in our Lord and Savior Muka Muka.
Okay. See, I thought the only thing that he cared about was hating Blue Eyes.
No, he also believes in our Lord and Savior Muka Muka. Oh, item can't be. Oh, right.
I think I know what are you talking about monster houses, Lith? Because yeah, monster houses is a staple of the series.
Yeah, I don't think monster houses are in this special episode. At least not what I can tell, at the very least. But I have had monster houses, and I expect monster houses in this game for sure.
You're gonna run into it. It's
I
inevitable.
know I'm gonna run into it. I just have not done it yet. So
However,
we'll see.
there are ways to avoid it though. Just straight up.
Yeah, there's always ways to avoid it.
Well, actually, I don't know about this game, but in future games, like in Gates, you would just have to take a look. If you're about to enter a room, but you see like there's a lot of items and it's a big room, chances are it's a monster house.
I mean, to be honest, Carl, I think in Super I still couldn't avoid it because a lot of the time would be what was it?
Oh. Okay. Oh no.
Rollout is very, like, it misses a lot. But one thing I would say is that definitely with Definitely with Super. Once you enter a room and it's a monster house, you cannot escape it. Is what I remember.
In Super?
Yeah, I distinctly remember a few times where it was a monster house and it was very, very, very difficult to leave. It's either a Pokemon would block or all the Pokemon would just run after you and then just like it would stop. Travel Orb exists.
Troll Orb.
Troll Orb? Is that
Troll.
actual Troll Orb or is it supposed to be Travel Orb?
Oh, Troll.
Troll.
Troll Orbs.
Troll Orb.
That lets you... That, I believe, if I recall correctly, I believe that allows you to see all the enemies on a floor.
I don't even know what that is, but okay.
Well, I mean, so you know how you can't see every enemy on the
Oh,
map?
you know, I get that. I just never knew that existed.
Ah.
We'll see it like orbs later. Oh, I can't use any moves. Got it. I guess that was my only elixir left. Ooh, that's not good.
Oh, for a second there, I thought that was fishy poopkins.
Hi, everybody. You
Poopkin-
can't.
Oh, that...
Oh, shoot. Really leaving. I'm not using my Oran Berry. I'm trying to save it.
Oh, your health resets.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, is that because that was a cutscene there?
Maybe. I have no idea. It's sad to
Originally?
Link. You can't really. Yeah, Link moves is not a thing until like what, Gates to Infinity?
No, actually.
Until
Linking
Super?
moves- Super, I believe.
Really?
Yep. Oh, you entered a new dungeon.
Oh yeah, technically this is a new dungeon. Being honest, it does make Kecleon mad if you are on the same floor.
Wait, you can't link moves in blue? Oh, you probably... Yeah, that's probably correct.
I
Huh,
never
that means
play.
you-
I've never played the originals. I've only saw it, and I can't fully remember. I know DX has it, but then again, you could say that's just a remake of it. So I don't know if that's like full on was in the original or not. Nintendo has
Well-
been faithful to some games. We're keeping the original mechanics, some of them at least. Like heck, Ocarina of Time 3D is literally the same game with all its glitches from
Most.
most of the game. Yeah.
They took out some glitches, yet they took out some glitches, yet kept some in. It's a bit weird in what kind of glitches that they allowed, because apparently you can still wrong warp.
Oh yeah. Link moves. Oh hey.
No more sleepy.
Yeah, sleeping is definitely was one of the biggest issues of this dungeon.
Is back in time glitch in the remake of Skyward Sword? I doubt it. I don't think there's a way for. Wait, did you spawn? Did you spawn in a monster house?
Yes, I did.
So Nick, remember when you said, I don't think I need this orb? Remember? You said that you didn't need the Spurn orb.
But I don't want to use it.
Dude, it's a freaking monster house. Use it. It's perfect for these situations.
But Carl, I might need to save it for later.
Oh my god. I know no backseating, but seriously.
Exciting things are happening.
Petrify Orb
Yes.
Petrify Orb would be good though.
Oh, hold on a sec. Read its effects.
Actually,
Gee,
can I,
Yes, we're playing Duel Links. Yes, we're playing Duel Links.
Oh, then we're definitely not playing Duel Links if we're reading.
It's time for MILF.
I'm sorry, what?
that's one of the songs actually.
Oh god, no.
All right, fine.
I dread MILF.
Alright, so how's your day been? Da-ba-da. Just wait for this animation to finish.
Okay, that was not something I was expecting this game to do. Okay.
What do you mean?
Rebound Orb. What the heck is a Rebound Orb? Run away. So that was interesting.
Oh, you passed over the board.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I'm doing this. I'm eating apples, so at least.
Wow, you're so healthy.
Wow, what the heck was that lag? Carl, did you see that? Oh my god,
Oh.
it's lagging!
Oh, wait. Okay, want to know why? Do you actually want to know why?
Why?
It's because there's so many enemies on the map right now that are moving in their own direction that the game has to process all of everyone moving. So, if I recall, this actually doesn't lag in Wii U version.
So they fixed it at least.
No, it's because the Wii U has more horsepower.
Oh, that's true as well.
Yeah. So, yep. That's why there's a lot of lag at that one section.
Also, Justin, I expect a clip from that moment.
God, no.
Perhaps.
I mean, it was actually funny of you to announce that you were clipping of... What was it? What was it called? Like, about Suin or something like that? What?
Oh, so, yeah. Basically, the meme tech.
Yeah.
And also me not finding certain stuff.
We were so freaking confused yesterday.
I'm like,
Lunatone.
I don't want to deal with a Lunatone.
You do. Don't let it moon you.
Cherry Berry.
I prefer Soul Rock.
I prefer Soul Rock too.
Mm-hmm. Gen 3 superior race.
Oh god.
did you read?
So how are you enjoying the challenge of this dungeon?
I don't want to lose my items. That's why I'm just trying to think what I should do.
Wait, why don't you... maybe read Petrify?
No, Petrify will automatically make them stop, but this is only for a Gulpin. That's what I'm trying to think. Is that the best
And
option I got? But it looks like I do,
And-
to be honest.
Actually, wait. Why don't you read your decoy?
The target with a decoy status is transformed into a decoy. No, I still think it will attack me. It doesn't say it won't attack me, is what I think it says.
But I'll put dual links.
I mean, we could. Wait. Oh my god. Yeah,
Oh,
no, that
rip.
was dead. Dang it, that was...
Like I said, how are you enjoying the challenge of this dungeon?
I don't know if decoy was gonna help or not, to be honest.
Once again, this is just a matter of you're completely blind to this game, and a lot of these mechanics, including monster houses, would not be something that you would encounter in the main story until much later. So I just find it interesting how they're like, oh, it's a special episode. They can handle all this stuff. And they freaking said, you can make this episode unlockable as early as you are in the actual main story. It just, a lot of it doesn't make sense to me.
To be fair,
I don't. Okay, so like this is, I do agree, is kind of a little bit of a poor game decision, because a lot of cases, like me, I would be like, oh man, this is actually really cool. I should do this, even if I wasn't like with people telling me not to. It's just like be like, oh, I want to try this right now. I feel like that's a really kind of poor game decision.
though to be fair, they don't hold your hand that much compared to, say, some modern games.
I mean, even so with modern games, Carl, the
I
problem
think
is
this point is completely different from that, yeah.
yeah, it's still designed to be like, hey, you're able to play this after you do some things. So I don't know. I don't like it a whole bunch, to be honest.
So
Yeah.
I think the main reason is that this is for people who have already completed. Once again, this is the third entry of the series for specifically explorers. So I feel like this was meant to be a challenge for people who've already completed Timer Darkness and they're playing Sky Dungeon and they're like, oh man, their early game's too easy. This is why they released this dungeon, this special episode early for those players who are well experienced with the mechanics of explorers.
True, I guess so. Also, yes, I do have Stealth Rock. Apparently, so what it looks like is that I lose the health items and my orbs.
I think it's random in terms of what you lose.
I know, I keep
It's
my
random.
Insomnoscope
It
and my
should be
Stealth
random.
Rock.
So you got really lucky that you got your stealth rock still.
Stealth Rock is hecka good. What are you talking about? Actually, how
No,
does
that's what I'm
Stealth-
saying.
How does
That's what I'm
Stealth Rock
saying.
work? Yeah, how does Stealth Rock work, actually?
I think it's similar to the original games in that you essentially just lay well, not traps, just lay quote unquote spikes or hurtful rocks around.
But in the original game, it's like every time you switch out a Pokemon, then
So
it
in this
hurts.
game, I believe it's every single time you move.
Every single time you move? That's
It might
broke.
be.
That's not really it. No, sorry.
It's not really it?
Scrolled out.
Okay. Alright,
No.
it's okay. It's okay.
I'll
Again,
find-
I'm just
I'll find out later. It's
Yeah, you'll find out later, but that's yeah. But,
but I think it's better.
You're sort of feeding him some misinformation here. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wasn't confident in my answer, but
Yeah,
I
no,
still think it's better.
yeah. Well,
I still think it's.
Yeah.
I
mean,
think
I'll
it's better
tr-
than the main series.
I'll,
Sorry.
I'll trust your words on that, but it is one of those moves that would just like, if it was every single time you move, that's broken as heck.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Stealth Rock is good though.
Stealth Rock is,
Stealth Rock is it's still a good move, but
yeah. I mean, especially
I
in
would say
fantasy.
this and the entry hazards are very situational. I'd say they're technically worse and not as practical as in the main series.
Reviver Seed? No, that's a Totter Seed. Oh.
Imagine if that was a monster house right there.
Ha 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 ha
That's
ha.
why I'm hesitant on every. But speaking of which, I thought this dungeon was fair until I saw the monster house, because that to me just screams unfair.
Oh yeah, no, that was so unfair. Especially since, okay, Justin, you saw I spawned in that monster house.
You spawned into
Yeah,
that
you spawned
floor.
into
That's
it, and it
exactly
triggered
the
it.
monster house. Yeah.
I didn't think that was possible.
Yeah, no,
actually.
I like straight up, like I probably would have triggered it still, but spawning a player inside a monster house is straight up a BS thing. Oh, I get monster houses, but man, that was annoying. Actually, do I
It
have
could be the
a...
RNG.
No,
You
no,
don't have a Pecha.
no, I don't have a Pecha. I used to have a Pecha, but not anymore.
I'm actually just get a health orb there.
That would have been funny.
Ooh, an elixir.
Elixirs are really nice.
It's so weird that starting in Super, they introduced tiny elixirs.
Yeah, I mean, tiny reviver seeds as well. Let's see. Lay a trap, it hurts you when you step on it. That's PMD RT. Look, 2 times monster house in the same room in a 99 floor dungeon. Is that? No. If it's a 94 floor dungeon, I can see monster houses being really, really common.
No, in the same room.
Oh, in the same
Like,
room.
Or same floor. Like same floor, I think.
Oh,
what they
same
mean,
floor.
is what you mean.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's rare.
Wait, is
that would be
Is
rare.
that possible?
I would say so.
Right.
Because
I never
technically these are
encountered
like not. Well, would you say
They
still
are, they are.
procedural? Yeah, it's still procedural.
It is procedural.
I mean, like technically speaking, that they have like opportunity to put monster houses, just like even less likely is all. I spawned in once. It was bull crap. I lost a teammate. Rest in peace, Nugget.
Oh, poor Nugget. F.
F in chat, Carl. F in
F.
chat.
F.
God dang it! Open! Stop! Bad
Do
boy.
you like? Oh, come on, man.
I have to leave the dungeon now. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, go eat pizza.
I do have pizza right now.
Exactly.
No chips.
What?
No chips.
Where's
Why
the
no
fish?
chips?
Where's the fish, though?
He likes chips and he eats them too close to the mic.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
ASMR stream.
Oh,
ASMR
God.
stream.
No.
ASMR mushroom.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Sean, your first stream has to be ASMR.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Actually, what would be your first game you ever stream, Sean?
the first game probably a dating simulator or something.
God
really
dang
Oh
it.
my
Like a
gosh, dang
KFC
it.
dating
God.
simulator.
No, stop.
Yes.
Stop.
Gotta be careful.
Get some
Be
help.
careful. Be careful. Be careful. It's not one of the banned games.
Oh god.
As long as it's like not. I mean, I don't want to say it, but that ban list is pretty obvious why those games are banned.
Yes.
Hey, banned games are banned for a reason.
It's
You
like
don't
banned
say.
books. Actually, speaking of banned books, did you guys hear that they're actually taking off To Kill a Mockingbird from like one of the big readings for high school?
Wow.
Like,
I think I finally
recently?
heard about that like last summer or something.
Not last summer. Actually, official. Like I think. Well, I don't. Maybe.
No,
maybe
just like the fact that like they no longer advertising it in bookstores or something.
Yeah. No.
It makes sense, and I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm one of those people that I would ooh no,
Wait.
I'm keeping this on. I'm keeping this on Badoo for now. But I'm one of those people that am definitely for people reading those old books, at least giving an option to, because it does give a history. Like heck, To Kill a Mockingbird, as someone put it, was purposely meant to make people uncomfortable. Also, Kaminari, yo, what's up?
Hello?
DDLC for first game. What's DDLC?
No, you already know what it is.
Dude,
Oh.
you know what that is.
Oh, it took me a second. Okay, for a second I
Does
thought
Sean know though?
for a second I thought it was like Dance Dance Revolution for some reason.
Yes, the
Yes.
rhythm game sequel to DDLC.
Yes, the DDLC, exactly. That's what it. That's clearly the most logical.
You know,
game,
to be
next
honest,
logical
w-
sequel.
To be honest, with Persona games with dancing, I wouldn't be surprised.
You're saying Persona should do like a legit visual novel? Is that what you're saying, or?
You know, even if they did a visual novel, Justin, I'm pretty sure it would sell really well.
Oh, it would hecka sell. Yeah.
So, even though you joke, I think it's a very good marketing exploit for
And I'm just surprised that you think they would want to go in that kind of direction for any spin-off game.
True.
It's completely different from what they've done thus far, but that's again by no means off the table of what I would be like, oh, they would never make a game. No, I could see that being a reality.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking Persona 5 Strikers is a thing, and I didn't think that would work out well. And even though I haven't finished that game, it's still a heckin' good game from what I played.
So
Hey, Reviver Seed.
yep, I keep finding my bag is getting full. Anytime I find a Reviver Seed, I find it funny. But yeah, no, Kaminari. This is Explorers of Sky Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. This is the third and this is the third game that is supposedly that came after and culminates the stories of both Time and Darkness. And I've heard that this game specifically is the best mystery dungeon of all time as of right now. At least that's what I keep hearing.
Definitely on the par of difficulty with Super, from what I can tell, for this dungeon specifically.
Yeah, true.
But Super takes too long.
But yeah, no, this game I'm playing because I literally I want to try it. I've been wanting to try this, and also this game is a very rare game apparently now. Well, not very rare, but it's one of those like it's. It's expensive, ungodly expensive now.
I mean, quality is quality. Of course, it's expensive. No.
Hey, Kaminari.
Oh, yeah, hey Kaminari, thank you for the follow there, your eyes. Welcome to the gamer crew. Hope you enjoy your stay. Also, bought Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight. It was really fun. I've seen I've seen all of Persona 4 Dancing. I never tried it, but it looks kind of fun. I would like to try it on the Vita, like where it was made originally.
You have a Vita?
No, but it's not hard to get a Vita, to be honest, nowadays.
I'm actually debating whether or not to get one because
I personally say, Carl, it not only is it's a history and probably Sony's last handheld ever. It's actually a good handheld. It's just Sony marketed and made it cost well over than it should have been.
$250 at launch. Just as much as a 3DS. At
No.
launch.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, how many faux orbs do you have?
Gold?
I'm gonna drop this.
Why not eat it?
I guess I can eat it, yeah.
Wait.
I was trying to. I want to
I'm
keep an
surprised you
apple.
don't want to use up, or you didn't want to save the chest though, because considering how many times you've been hit with hypnosis.
Oh, I have a Somnic scope.
Yeah.
Oh, you have it equipped. Nice.
Yeah, I have. I'm gonna equip the power band because I'm assuming, and I'm pretty confident. Oh god, dang it! Now it gives me orange berries. Now it gives me orange berries. Screw you, game. That's what I'm gonna say. I hate you, game. I hate you.
Good lord! Wow.
Like you and your family. You and everything.
Technically,
Like-
4 for 10. Yeah.
God dang it! I hate
Tell me
this.
how you really feel.
I am telling it how I feel because this game is a piece of crap. Literally giving me a middle finger right now.
By giving you what you want.
I should have given this earlier.
See, every time Carl complains about that Duel Links orangey, I'm like,
Okay, when you say, Justin, when you said that I can't use orbs against the boss, that's orbs that are against the boss. I can use orbs to boost my own stats.
Boss rooms, officially, boss fights, orbs are all turned off. They will
Okay,
have
got it.
no effect whatsoever. I'm almost 80% sure. It's like, yeah.
I'll drop.
As you can probably tell, orbs in this game, since they nerfed orbs, are very much used for monster houses.
Don't mind me. Da, 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 da.
Hello, Psyduck.
Like Army of Psyduck.
There we go. Clipped.
Brooklyn Rage. God dang it, Carl. When I looked at the old Leapster game, I got a surprise at a price. $50 for a SpongeBob Fist of Foam game. Leapster. I haven't heard of Leapster in like forever, actually.
That is a company name I have not heard in a while. Or product name I haven't heard in a while.
Technically, it's a company name, to be honest.
Is it?
I would say so. That's
Let me see.
pottery. I think so.
It starts snowing.
Dang it, I should have used my Sunny Orb.
Leapfrog.
No, not
That's what it is.
Yeah, like, is there a difference? I forget.
The
But,
company
no,
name.
there would be no difference, right? Snow equals hail.
Hail is
They don't
different.
take damage, so yeah, it's just snow.
Oh,
Weird.
just snow? Oh, I didn't.
There is a
I
difference.
thought snow. It was like snow was equals hail. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
actually different.
Oh, you're talking about in-game.
Yep.
No,
you're like,
okay.
I think real life. It's
This is
freaking...
coming from the person who has a mystery dungeon themed, and that's funny. Am I wrong though?
Look, I try to avoid hail and snow because it's too cold and it's super effective against me, so...
Screw your
Well,
super.
everything's super effective against you.
You know what? Hush.
That's one of the benefits of being a grass type.
Find it benefits?
Yes, you literally are challenged in every single way. Oh, Nick will see. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you don't typically. Yeah, we've talked about this. Nick, you don't typically use the grass starter. You typically use the water starter.
Yeah, the only time I used a grass starter was during Sun and Moon. Only time.
Hmm.
All orbs stop working until.
It's infinity.
Okay. I kept.
Why do people acronym everything nowadays?
yeah, I kept reading that as, like,
This is not going
GTX.
to use specifically Luigi, but I'm like, especially when it's gamer terminology. Blazer / Nick, I would have had no idea what that. It would have taken him a solid minute, and then you would
Don't
have to
worry.
explain GTI anyway.
Don't worry, I can do it.
God dang it! I didn't want to go up.
Yeah, that's one thing. Actually, I think it's better to play this on the DS than on the Wii U because
Analog.
let's just say that it's because using the analog stick is just weird, and I tried using the D-pad and it still feels weird.
Yeah. God. This game. I hate this game.
You hate it already.
Yeah. It became like better than Super to worse than Super now.
What? Blasphemy.
This is the part where we say "I told you so." I feel like this is the part where we say "I told you so."
Yeah, I think you know what.
Starting a certain this dungeon being a little early for you.
Nah, I mean, I want items.
Oh my gosh, Nick, you're such a tryhard right now.
I want items.
Try hard right now.
Oh my gosh.
I saw it gave me an orange berry at that point. I'm only at the last part, so I'm gonna eat the apple.
The one thing that is the game is being very generous to you is the fact that you're keeping your levels every time you die.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not that applies to every Mystery Dungeon game.
Does it?
I think.
Yeah.
It's a terrible way to get items in this. Yeah, true, but at the same time, I got a power band. So.
Oh, a power band.
And when you're not even using the power band, you literally have the scope equipped, which.
I mean, I'm gonna use the
assuming you're
power
gonna swap
band
out
in the
power
second.
band or the scope for Jirachi.
I mean, I'm gonna use the power band in the second. That's for sure.
I'm not used to that sprite.
Which one?
Bronzong. Bronzong.
Oh, Bronzong? You really?
Yeah, it kind of looks weird.
Actually, yeah.
And on the
that's true.
back.
From the back, it looks. God. All right, there's the items. Let's see. I have a lot of
Wait.
apples,
Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's totally fine.
and also apples are very common in this game, from what I can tell.
Well,
Well.
okay, early on, yeah, but
Not spoiling.
yeah.
All hit.
Also, they all hit.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm. Hmm.
wait, I
Lot
think
of
they
orbs.
changed the name.
Hmm.
I think they changed the name with some of these orbs.
Hmm.
I'm almost sure they did.
Like the what's it? Wait, Spurn Orb? I think they changed it to something else.
Hmm.
No, Sean. Clean your ears.
No, put a banana in it.
I'm gonna skip that on the orb. Stop eating the apples. No, I'll eat the apples. All right, Carl. Speed run. Speed talk this. Hey, Jirachi.
You know what?
Come back. Yep.
Hmm.
Speed run, Carl. Speed run.
Hmm.
Yeah. Do.
Doof, 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 doof.
Hmm.
Doof, 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 doof.
There we go. Speed run. All right. Let's see.
This is attempt number 3, by the way.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
It's a better Celebi. Agreed. You know, I'll try it.
Master, I thought you were actually going to use the joke in reverse and be like, "Oh, it's the better than Celebi Pokemon and Jirachi." Oh, I would have done it at least. But
Yeah,
hey,
I would.
Master.
I think that's funny. I think it's funnier.
Jirachi not quite as successful to Carl as Celebi.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I probably should make that a challenge sometime.
What?
Just as a joke. Just say replace myself as Jirachi
You actually
for a
have
stream.
like other Pokemon models.
It's not hard to rig it up.
Also, Justin, I kept tackling. Other than that one time I used Swift, it never healed.
Wait, what the heck?
Funny.
So this game just did a pity on me. I only used
Wait,
one
did you
orb there.
switch? But did you switch to Power Bound?
No, I never did. I forgot.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
I forgot. Also, hey man, how you doing?
Wow, this really does remind me of last night's stream then.
Alright guys, I beat this mystery dungeon.
Oh man, I can't believe Nick cleared the toughest dungeon in the game already. That's crazy.
Yeah, oh my god.
Both of them are better. I don't think I need to be pointed out for God Bidoof. No, as long as we believe in our Lord and Savior Doof Doof,
Doof, doof.
What?
then we're good.
What happened to Muka Muka?
Wait, Muka's the new Muka Muka now? What?
No, Bidoof is the Lord and Savior for Pokemon. Muka Muka is always Lord and
okay.
Savior for Yu-Gi-Oh! No matter what.
Of course.
There's only one Lord and Savior. What are you talking about?
I mean, you can have multiple gods.
Says you.
Says, tell that to the Greeks.
The Romans.
Romans. Greeks, Romans, same thing. What's going on?
What's
Hello.
Jirachi doing?
How you doing, Matt?
Doof.
Yumta.
Is Jirachi awake? Ah! Alright, I'm fully awake.
Yeah, beating you up makes you awake, apparently.
I mean, it makes sense.
So awake. Ah. My name's Jirachi.
I already know that, doofus.
Did you call me a doofus? Who are you?
Doof Doof.
I am.
Doof Doof.
I'm sorry, what?
I am.
Doof Doof.
Why?
Golly, how many times do I need to tell him?
Doof Doof.
I'm sorry, what?
God, you're spamming it.
Your name
I
is...
mean, I could do this.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
DJ?
Yeah.
I don't know a phrase for that though.
Your name is...
Doof Doof.
John Cena!
So,
Doof Doof.
you better listen well.
No.
I grant wishes for those who manage to wake me up. Jerk.
Wah! All of a sudden,
Doof Doof.
I'm not ready for this yet.
Alright. I'll listen. For now. What is your wish, Bidoof?
My wish? My wish is
Doof Doof. Doof Doof. Doof Doof. Doof Doof. Doof Doof.
that's my wish.
Alright. Your wish is granted.
This is literally a Shenron thing. Okay. So I'm guessing Jirachi works the same thing as in the original one, where whatever you pick determines on what items he gives.
Wait, where is this? Wait, but where's the option to get immortality?
Yeah, I don't know. Rule the world.
You know, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting right
I'll
now.
just leave it here. It's like, okay, guys, we're done with the playthrough. We're never gonna. I'm kidding.
Wow, you're
Be
gonna piss off Matt.
continued.
You're gonna piss off Matt so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That what you're gonna choose?
I was gonna be picking the best explorer as what I was gonna pick. I want to rule the world. I wanna rule the world.
And become Emperor Peel off.
Yeah, basically. Jirachi's vaguely threatening. I mean, passive aggressiveness is the thing.
Huh? Something wrong? What is your wish?
Doof Doof.
Something wrong? You don't have a wish?
My dream is to become the best explorer ever.
Doof Doof.
The best explorer? Got
Getting
it.
a lot of mileage out of that doof doof.
Yep.
That's pretty easy. His eyes close.
Hmm.
Okay, here we go.
What? Wait. A moment, please.
What is it?
Golly. Well, my dream is to become the best explorer ever. That's true. At first, I thought I'd come down here and ask you for that,
Doof Doof.
but I'm giving up on that plan.
Really? Why?
Because I've come to see it's not something you can wish for. By golly. You got to work hard. Once you've really done your best, put in effort, then you can feel like a worthy explorer. You gotta have lots of experiences, like a job, like a entry level job.
You know, that sounds like Vegeta, but nice.
Lots of feelings and memories. Those are the ways to learn, grow, and get better, little by little.
Doof Doof.
Yes, sirree. I got a lot clearer on all this stuff during this adventure. So my wish is to be the best explorer ever. Jirachi, I'm not asking for that anymore.
Very well.
I wasted Jirachi's time.
Your wish is granted. No, just kidding. Well spoken. So you don't have any wishes? What you just said, it shows something about you. Not everyone can resist being greedy.
Dang it, I should have asked why I want to be witch. God dang it.
Why didn't I wish for immortality? You're a good Pokemon.
Doof Doof.
Come to like you. So we don't have a wish right now.
Oh? Wait, just a moment, please.
Doof Doof.
Ah, what is it?
You just said a nice thing about not being greedy, Trashy. So maybe I shouldn't ask.
Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna go along with this. It's alright. Go ahead.
I see the moral. I see the moral. Don't take the easy way out. Always take the easy way out,
I
guys.
thought the moral was Doof Doof.
Doof Doof.
If you still grant me a wish, I wish I get a girlfriend because I'm blushing.
Aww.
Oh, that's just sad.
It's just a little sad.
A little sad.
Oof. Or doof, I should say.
Doof.
We doof.
I do for you.
Doof Doof.
Wait, you didn't read that.
Oh, whoops.
It's I wish for a buddy who I could teach this stuff to.
Oh, okay.
A buddy? You're training at the guild, aren't you, Bidoof? So, you want a buddy, Bidoof? Someone you could show around and give a helping hand to?
I think I know where this is going.
Who's gonna learn Helping Hand?
That's right. Wait, I don't have any hands. I have paws. I didn't think this
Think
planned
Bidoof.
through.
What are hands?
That's right. During this adventure, golly, thanks to the guildmaster and everyone in the guild caring about me, and you just see the guildmaster's trying to crawl his way back.
The Guildmaster
to-
is literally like, wait a second.
It's just like, give me a wish! Give me the wish! Everyone just dragging him back.
Oh, gosh.
I feel so incredibly happy, yep. But I don't want to get used to it and start acting spoiled or anything. That's the reason I'd like a pal or two. If I had a buddy, a pal could share what I learned with. I'd get better and better as I push forward. Know what I mean?
No, not really, but I'm gonna say yes. Got it.
Ah, so desu ne. Or, naruhodo.
Oof.
One of those two.
Your wish, Bidoof. I will make it come true.
Really?
Let me just cast my inner stand wrong. Yep. Maybe it won't be soon. But sooner or later, you'll see some new faces at the guild. Wow, that's super vague.
Yeah, that's very vague. I mean, wait, do you mean headless? Heads? No, that's gruesome.
Oof.
Doof S.
You should look forward to it. When you turn old.
Thank you. Turn old. Bidoof is like 60 years old. He's like,
I sure hope those newcomers are coming soon.
I mean, it was vague. It's like sooner or later.
Later.
Thank you.
It may not happen soon.
Thank you so much.
Oh
And-
gosh.
And so my exploration of Star Cave came to an end.
Doof Doof.
And now,
Well, hey.
huh? Roy? Your eyes look a bit puffy. Roy, what's wrong? Couldn't sleep? Huh? My eyes too? I see. We're pretty busy every day with assignments, aren't we? We've just entered the guild and still so much we don't know, but let's keep at it.
Doof.
Really? There really is a new opponent. And not only that, there are two of them.
Getting some Yukimoto vibes.
Thank you so much.
Doof Doof.
As your older buddy Roy and Goku, I won't let you down. I'm going to work hard at my guild training each and every day. Staff credits. Oh, hey guys, I beat the game.
Wow.
Yay.
Yay!
Wow, world record?
World record. So I'm assuming no matter what choice I give, it's gonna be defaulted to that answer.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah.
Might be some funny flavor text, but yeah.
Dang it! I should have gone. I wanted to rule the world then. Dang it! I was thinking it was like it's either
Time
gonna
for you to redo this whole dungeon again.
I can replay these missions at any time, right, Justin?
I think you can, but you'll be reset back to level 10.
Okay.
Like when you started.
Okay, so it doesn't save the progress in a sense. Not the best. So that means getting all the flavor text would be like you save at Kangaskhan, and then you just have to record all those and see those, and that's gonna be like a lot of effort and plus RNG stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of how older games kind of are.
That's true.
Or you can play on the Wii U version and just save state.
So Mitopa, I shall not use the power for you to learn. No, I don't want to. I don't want to learn, Luigi. Bidoof, please send the nicest angel you got. Actually, what is an angel Pokemon? Actually, I don't really know that.
Angel Pokemon?
Yeah, what's an angel Pokemon? What's an
Quite
angel?
a few, I guess.
What's considered an angel Pokemon actually? There's no like
While you're
official.
wondering that, Nick, I'm going to get going to bed.
All right, good night, Sean. You take care. Thanks for joining.
Hey.
Have a good night.
Oh, maybe Togekiss? Gardevoir?
Yeah,
maybe?
I'd say Togekiss.
Togekiss would be more of a guardian angel. Yeah, I would say so. Go Teriyaki. Now go Doof Doof.
Doof Doof.
Oh man.
So, thoughts on this first special episode?
I actually kind of like it. I really do. Like this was specifically for this version, right?
All the special episodes were only from Sky Dungeon. Yep.
Okay, so I do like the Bidoof. I actually do like it, considering the fact that all items attained would be done. Okay, cool.
Hey, you're rich.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, but I will say, considering the fact this game probably this is like it only Bidoof's like big backstory. I'm assuming at least early game. I think it adds a lot more flavor to this game, and I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed the amount of like stuff in it. It's definitely one of those like I don't like the placement of it. And especially that if I replay it, it's gonna sound like I restart from the beginning, which, in a sense, that means it was programmed to purposely be around level 10, which actually adds a little too much difficulty to this one. So, not the biggest fan of the balancing difficulty-wise, but overall, I think the story was really nice. QDB.
Good.
What's QDB? Who's QDB?
Like Guardian
Like
Angel.
Cutie Fly, maybe?
No, I know for Guardian Angel, but I'm saying like what Pokemon is QDB? I don't remember what that is.
I think Luigi means Cutie Fly.
Cutie Fly? Okay, that was what I was thinking. Also, Angel equals Fairy.
Yeah, I feel like that's more of a Yu-Gi-Oh thing, if anything.
Yep. And 3. Smile, scroll for miles! Carl.
Okay, Pokemon. Time to get to work.
Hooray!
Hey, we're finally back in the main story!
Ah, you two. Let me give you your assignment for today.
Do I get to murder Wigglytuff? I mean,
I hear murder!
no.
Ahem. Look up jobs on the job bulletin board and the outlaw notice board. Do the listed jobs. That would do for today. Chop. Understood? No shirking your work, okay? Chop chop.
No.
Chop chop.
No.
I said chop chop.
And I said, no.
Do you want me to break out the Yumta?
Okay.
Well, if you understand, get on with it. Hop to it now.
I think they wouldn't understand the Utah because these guys weren't really present in the special episode. They were kind of in like the flash forward epilogue of Bleed's episode.
That's true.
Goku and Roy have no idea what Yumta means.
That's true. Blaze, I wonder if I should give you Wonder Mail at random. Wait, did you find your cartridge, Luigi?
Wait a minute. Actually, let me see if I can do that. Let me see.
Also, is it like just sending me mail as in flavor mail? Then if that's the case, then sure, go for it. If it's like giving me items, I would say hold off the items for now, is what I would say.
You want me to explain what Wonder Mail means?
Sure. Since it's not going to be too much, and there's not going to be really explanation in the game, I'm assuming.
Basically, like the random missions that you accept on the bulletin board, you can send some Wonder Mail. So basically, you're sending those requests to other people.
Also, you want me to send like it's basically saying like Carl and Luigi can send me mail for me to do more jobs in my game.
Yep.
And I can get experience and items based on those jobs, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Well, does that mean that, okay, so assuming that Luigi Fire is really, really far ahead, could he send me like near endgame jobs, or is it like specifically catered to me?
That's a good question.
I mean, Luigi can test it out. Obviously, it's like, if it's way too hard, then I won't do it. Because I
feel like because, once again, this game doesn't backseat you, I think it is plausible that he could send you, like, endgame stuff.
Yeah.
For example.
I definitely say don't send me anything spoilers, but definitely send me, like, if you feel free around my rank, I guess. So, like, it might require you to replay a new file, like what Carl is doing. At least that's what I'm assuming.
Actually, I can't seem to send any Wonder Mail at the moment.
I had to get back
I think you have to unlock that, so I feel like that's another thing you have to keep playing through the game to be able to do.
Okay. Also, good luck with the 12-hour again. Hayden, you should really take a break for those 12-hour streams, even though I should not be talking about that. But there's a link that makes a random dungeon run. Oh, you can make a random dungeon run?
Yeah, it's specifically for, I think, speedrunners.
Oh.
Ooh.
Because speedrunners use the same Wonder Mail over and over again.
Wait, what do you mean by I can do the mission, but I can't go to the dungeon? I don't get that meme. I don't.
You haven't unlocked the dungeon yet in the game.
Oh,
so you can receive it.
Okay. So he can send me like an old end game dungeon, but I just can't do it.
Yeah, you'll have to wait until you hit on end game, since you'll then unlock the dungeon. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
I just say that the bank is too far away from the shop.
Yeah, it is actually.
Kinda.
So, I can give the D to some of these missions.
Lude.
Wait, I can accept up to 8? Ooh, okay.
Yes.
I think, yeah, that's been a standard even since the first games.
The only exception.
It's also, I can see the Wonder Mail on here. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Yep.
Okay, so, okay.
Yep.
So, the thing about this Wonder Mail is like, does this mean that technically Carl or Luigi could finish these missions for me? Or are these one of these, like, they can also do the mission?
Pass on the mission to you so you can do the same mission.
Okay, so they can do the same mission as me, but I'll have to complete it in my own file in order to get these completed. Also, is this gonna be like a Super, where I'm assuming it's gonna be like Super, where I have to make do a few missions before story progress is made, or would it be like I have to talk to someone and then story progress can be made or something?
Sounds like you want spoilers with
okay,
this question.
that's spoilers, slight spoilers. I'll wait on it. I'm assuming it's gonna be like
you're
that.
literally asking, what do I do to need to progress story? So it's like,
Yeah.
That's true. I'm just like, it's one of those things, like, if it's like, here's the thing, is that if I don't, if it's like not based on how many missions I do, which I still think it's gonna be probably, but I hope that I am allowed to do as many missions as I want before the main mission, because I think that's what I would like to try to do. I can send you the mission, but you, okay, yeah, I read that. But yeah, you, Luigi, you can send me missions at any time.
till the third dungeon at this point.
What? I heard till the third
Only
dungeon.
done 3 dungeons at this point.
I've done 3 dungeons, yeah.
So up to Mount Bristle.
What? Optimount what? What'd you say?
You've done 3 dungeons. The
Oh,
third
okay.
dungeon is Mount Bristle.
Mount Bristle, okay. Actually, wait, let me double check this. Job list. Let's see. Starly, Rescue Spinnerack. Deliver Totter Orb. B3, B3, B4, B5. Also, this is not going to be too much of spoilers, but I'm assuming, but going to the end of dungeons is still going to be the same thing of just either it's getting, at the end of the dungeon, you either get items or just overall experience / getting items in the dungeon, right? There's no point in completing a dungeon, in a sense. Like,
Well, unless you, yeah, pretty much.
yeah, that's why. That's the same thing. That's the same thing in Super. So I'll see how that goes.
That's pretty much standard for every Mystery Dungeon game.
I do like what they did with Mystery Dungeon DX and including like a random boss Pokemon that you can try to recruit.
Yeah,
Yes.
I do like that too.
So the chances of recruiting in Mystery Dungeon games is about as good as like 1% Chimecho and Emerald.
Hey. Oh, hey.
Oh,
Money do you have now? Wow!
I'm gonna take all of it for now, just to see what the Cacleon shop has. Because I'm trying to stockpile. All right, I'll use that code later. I don't want to get out of this game right now.
Actually, why don't you share that in the public Discord or
Yeah,
Blazers?
Actually, hold on.
I mean,
Carl,
if you could probably make a channel for that, unless
Yeah,
you
no,
have already somewhere in mind.
I was gonna say it. I was gonna say, Carl, can you make a? Let me see.
I have a literal wonder code in my own public Discord.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where to put it. Yeah, just put it under procrastination corner. Put wonder code mail.
That's
Ironic, considering Wonder Mail
bad.
is literally you doing jobs.
Yeah, I'll say like, isn't that supposed to be saving people?
Nah, procrastination.
Alright,
That
what
makes
do you wanna
sense.
call this?
Do
What
you
do you
know
wanna
how
call
long
this?
it took for him to rescue Zero? It took him 2 weeks, guys.
Shut
Okay,
up, you.
what's this called? So is it just Wonder Mail?
Yeah, wonder mail. And then Luigi posted there because it's obviously gonna get lost in the midst of things. So I highly recommend putting it there. Also, you saved? You saved? You saved? I don't even know what voice I gave him, but you saved that cute Azuro from.
Change it every week.
Horrible. Yeah, I was just like, it would change like, and next week's gonna be like, you saved that cute Azuro. It's like gonna change the voice. You saved that cute Azuro from the horrible outlaw. For that, please accept the sincere thanks. Welcome to the shop. I didn't give you any reward. Well, you suck. Can I buy multiple things, or is that only in? Oh no, I can. I just clicked it.
Alright, created.
The shoulder buttons, yep.
Okay, let's see.
Good quality apply.
I don't want to buy the gummies because they're so darn expensive. That's the only.
Why
big
are they
problem.
800? The heck?
Yeah, that was just like, I want to buy these, but the problem is 800 takes most of my money. I want to save my money, legit.
You're better off just
The ironic
saving.
thing is that, in order to raise your IQ, you have to make dumb spending decisions.
You also have to, honestly, I suggest just saving up to buy Reviver Seeds.
I'm gonna buy a Geobabble just for later.
Like,
I'm
how much are reviver seeds in this game, money-wise?
It's also 800.
800?
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, I know.
Oh my
Jurassic
god,
World,
that's
you're skipping my
terrible.
dialogue. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, who cares about you?
Hey, just because I'm purple, just because I'm a shiny, I'm being discriminated against. I don't approve of that.
Actually, Cacleon's shiny is not purple. That's the problem.
No, it's not.
Hashtag cancel
been
Blazer.
What is Kecleon shiny?
I think no, it's just the bar. It's just the red bar changes colors. That's
So
it.
lame. They really should have just done the purple Kecleon from the Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, I would have been loved it. I would love that. Wait, what is Kangaskhan? I actually want to see how many max elixirs do I have actually.
By the way, have you been using this? Yeah, you've been using storage. But have you
I
been
have.
using the bank?
I need you. I'm gonna use the bank a little bit. I'm gonna store the stick because I don't really need that. I'm gonna save the blue gummy for later. I'm gonna save the big apple for later. I have one reviver and elixir. I'm gonna get rid of one of that, so one orange, so I can save them for later. Let's see. What do I got here? So I got Power Band, Insomnia Scope, which are both really good. When it says boosts attack, is boost attack physical attack, right?
Physical.
Yes.
Also, I have a limit to 64. Was that always there? I feel like it wasn't.
Yeah, Luigi even mentioned this last stream. As your rank increases, the number of storage increases.
What was that in previous Mr. Dungeon games? I didn't think that
In
was.
future?
I don't remember.
You mean future Mr. Dungeon games?
Yeah, future like DX and
No.
Super.
No.
So there
Like,
was never a
if-
limit in those.
I mean, there's technically a limit, but it's like, you know,
So big.
really,
it's-
really high.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
that makes sense. That's why I never
Yeah.
realized it. Okay.
Like starting in gates, they pretty much removed the limits.
Okay. So max elixirs there. Oh my God! Look at all those orbs. Okay. I have one reviver seed, which is good. 2 max elixirs. I should get another. There's no regular elixirs, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's most max elixirs. That's feels such a waste. Still.
Hey, max elixirs only do one move in Mystery Dungeon, right?
No, they do all moves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's basically the one. So, tiny elixirs. Tiny elixirs,
Just do a
what's it?
little bit.
Restores. It restores one move.
Oh really? It never did. It
Like
just
tiny
sort of-
elixirs are a thing in this game, are they?
Not in this. Starting in super.
But
and
it just feels such a waste to use a max elixir just for one move. Even if it's your only attacking move, like for Bidoof specifically, I had
Yeah.
like to use it for
Yeah.
tackle.
Yeah,
It's such
that's
a
an
waste.
issue.
It's such a
That's also-
waste. Yeah.
It's an even bigger issue in gates because you find so many max elixirs out in the wild.
I'm just trying to debate what to buy right now. Just give me a second. I'm just actually thinking
You
right
should
now.
buy everything, even though you'll then be broke.
Raises IQ and something. Oh yeah. I know. I just don't think should. Yeah, 800 Poke. I wish I could set amount of money you earn. Oh, you can earn. You can do a specific mission based on the reward. You can give a reward with a mission. Really?
Wait, what?
According to Luigi, I can. He can set the reward for the mission.
No, I don't think so.
Game-breaking.
That. Yeah, I don't. That's never a feature.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. If you're thinking about it, like being an actual bounty hunter, like
Oh well, I'm playing Metroid next, so I'm gonna be a bounty hunter again.
oh then.
Well,
Although you do hunt down criminals.
I'll
I
buy,
guess
I'll
there's
buy this.
that.
Yeah.
I'm in chapter 4. Man, these chapters are short.
Wait, how many Geopebbles can you stack in
I
this
mean, it
game?
makes sense.
How many
Wait, what?
Geopebbles can you stack in? Oh, how many? 40 is what I'm assuming.
I think it's 40.
I think the limit's 99 per held item. Per
Wait,
per
really?
item.
99
no, that
for
doesn't sound right.
Geopebbles.
That doesn't sound right. Because in gates and onwards, it's 40.
I feel like they nerfed them in gates. A lot of things got nerfed gates onward.
They buffed blast seeds in gates.
No.
And,
Wait,
well, that's
oh,
just
I'm gonna be. I'm gonna
random
be.
gate balancing. Like, I don't think. Like, I don't. Do you think gates did a good job balancing things?
Well, I mean, no, but they made it a lot easier.
In terms of.
See, that's not good game balancing if it's just everything's made easier.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They got rid of the gummies.
Right.
But in DX,
Which
they
is-
brought them back.
Well, it's different, though. It's mechanically different.
True.
Hmm. I will say one thing, though. You are richer than me.
I'm only taking 100 into the dungeon mainly because like a Kecleon shops is what I like. I'm hoping for. Let's see. I find it really broken when you don't have range of types of items. Wait, what do you mean by
That's an
range of
awkward
types?
sentence.
I don't know. I don't get what you mean range of type. So do you mean like you don't have option like when you don't have options to have a wider range of items they sell at the Kecleon shop, or what?
That would make the most sense. I was thinking like the throwing items.
You know that
Actual legit range.
yeah, based on the sentence structure,
Right, well,
I
what you
can-
said makes way more sense.
yeah. What? And you need all those orbs. I have to check your whispers.
Okay, I did.
In Twitch specifically.
Yep.
Oh, crappy!
I
Wait,
remember
this was the right way to go.
Wait, what is this?
Okay, ahoy. I are heading to the beach. Well, we should keep an eye out for something for your card. Recently, there have been
Oh, that's
bottles
right.
washing up on the beach. It looks as if though there's bottles inside those bottles. If that sounds interesting, you might want to look for the bottles on the beach.
Forget that this is a mechanic.
So if I revisit old dungeon like the dungeon at the beach, that just gets me experience / items. Really.
That's not what this means, but
No, I know, but I was asking for like previous
yeah,
dungeons.
you can visit. Yeah, through here. Yeah.
Sounds like they're washing up now. Whenever you check, look at bottle. Okay, so like it's gonna be one of those like check for bottles. I wonder if there's one right now. Oh, there is. What's this? Huh? It looks like there's something inside. Would you like to try and take it out? Okay, so this is where you randomly get jobs. I lost in the battle. Someone please help. Should I shave this with chop because it looks like this is an emergency, or should I save it for later? Carl, give that edit.
He's only reporting you 100 poke.
Yeah, that's not worth. Carl, where's the edit of the Quagsire? I wonder what should I do? Basically.
Over the edit.
Oh, wait, hold on, Nick. Hold on. Wait.
I'm just like
Make sure
looking.
you accept the jobs.
I did accept all the jobs.
You have to accept the job from your menu before you can do it.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh, if you didn't accept them, then you would have just gone to the dungeon and be like, "Hey, why can't I do anything?" Where's
Wait,
all these
that's
jobs
weird.
that I
No
want?"
wonder it
I was
says
about to.
no one says the job's suspended. I was wondering what that. Let's see. Which one should I go? Oh, these are beach caves. Dungeon buff. No, I don't have to. I only have to go to Drench Bluff. Let's see. You know what? I'll just do the beach cave ones because those are here. Those are easy. I'll get them out of the way. More free experience. All right, everyone, we're going to the beach cave.
Beach episode already. Can't
Roy,
believe all this fan service.
Roy, stop it. Roy, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I mean, in the game range of variety, in healing items, say the elixir is only one type, like only being able to use a max elixir. Sorry, English. No, it's fine, Lith.
You're fine. It was just I mean I myself was just having trouble interpreting the sentence properly. Nick was able to do it no problem, but
No, it's because I speak broken English a lot of the time. That's more of an insult to me, by the way.
yeah, I was like, I don't know how I can comment on that.
But anyway, say that elixir is the only type. Yeah, so only one type, like only being able to use max elixir. Oh yeah, it's like basically saying like yeah, it's like there's no tiny reviver seeds or like just regular elixirs. I can see the brokenness in it, to be honest, but is what I say about it. I don't know. I haven't seen. Well, I don't know how I say. Like,
It's still a very early game, so
Yeah.
it's hard for you to say. I'd say.
it's very hard for me to say. At the same time, it's like I don't know. What do you think, Justin? Like, since you know the games a little bit better, what would you say personally?
I think just for the purpose of making it so, I think the main series is very complicated because I mean, so obviously all of us, I mean, even Carl, you're somewhat well versed in playing a main series Pokemon game. But like when you first play a Pokemon game, you're like, oh, I have to manage my Pokemon team. There's abilities, there's natures, and then there's items, there's health items, there's berries. So what I like about the spin-off series is that they well, they simplify it. They oversimplify it, you could say, but they simplify it. You have orange berries, which are your healing items. You have your other berries, which are your status healing items, and then you have max elixirs to restore PP. You don't have ether, elixir, max ether, max elixir. You don't need to worry about any of that. It's just max elixir. So personally, especially for people who have never played a main series Pokemon game, I think this works well because you don't need to know how to play main series Pokemon game to enjoy a mystery dungeon game.
I would say so, yeah.
Sorry. I was just doing the beginning of chapter 4, which Justin should know.
Is that the... Oh, am I on chapter 3?
I think you're on 3.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
3.
So, I'll look forward to that. Oh, should I leave this Pokemon?
Let me just say that playing on Wii U kind of cheeses this portion.
Why, actually? I'm actually genuinely curious why.
I can't say without spoiling it.
You'll see.
Wait. Actually, do I have to talk to Spinarak? Because I can't. Yeah, I do have to talk. That's weird.
Kind of is.
I guess that's why I like the quality of life where they don't move. It would just be like easily just sit there and talk. That's it. Shine. Your badge shines on Spinarak mail. Transferred away magically. I'll see you to give your reward in return. Spinarak escaped the dungeon. Would you like to leave the dungeon now? No. Yes.
Oh, that's a lot.
Are you talking about to me or
No.
talking about to yourself?
Myself. That's a lot of moolah.
Moolah, you
I
say?
haven't heard the phrase moolah in quite some time.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I haven't heard that either in a long time too.
Holy crap! Wow. Okay. Wow, I can cheese. Wow, cheesing this. Wow.
Also, I have to say, Justin, the fact of the matter is that this is a lot. Like, these dungeons are a lot longer than the super early dungeons.
And once again, you're still in the early game, but that Star Cave special episode, that was technically, what, 12, 16 floors?
Yeah.
That's what you can expect from, like, without spoiling, like, mid to late game. Like, not even just end game.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's
even
like,
the ones in Super weren't even that long, right?
yeah, like early dungeon, like it was like only 4 or 5 floors max, and then later on would be like 20 would be the max.
Hmm.
At least that's what I remember.
Super, despite it being very difficult, they also nerfed the floor size of dungeons, yeah.
Yeah, they also took out a lot of jerk rooms.
That's true.
Basically, they took out dead ends. Which, thank God, because in Gates they were super carried away with that. Ugh.
Oh, I just saw Lith. I just saw your post about the stream, which honestly, you doing pixel art? That's great. Also, yeah, no problem with the pixel art. I actually do like pixel art games. Heck, I'm doing like Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which, yeah, they're currently my only pixel art games I'm currently playing. Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm pretty sure Yu-Gi-Oh! Has No, I wouldn't. No,
I guess you could call it pixel art, but I know what you're going for, yeah.
Yeah, the cards in Spirit Caller were. They weren't really pixel art. They were just scans. I still don't like the map on GX. I was looking back at Spirit Caller, Justin, and the map on GX
not
was
great looking.
It was
No.
so bad.
That's very fan made.
Oh, okay, I see how it is, Carl. I see the lazy Wonder Mail. I see what it is. Maybe I should rename your Wonder Mail as the.
I made it myself.
What should I name it as? The Jirachi Wonder Mail?
Meh.
Man.
Also, yeah. I'm glad you're branching out. I do actually like pixel art. I was considering doing it, but then again, it's the same thing with art that I talked to Dora a while ago. That I do find I won't find enough attention. My attention span on it won't last too long. On Whisper in the main menu, Blaze. Hope this dungeon mission brings well.
Wow, you can actually create so many cheese dungeons.
Luigi, don't forget you can put it on in my you can put it in the Wonder Mail, also in the Discord, by the way. So I help put them all there. I'm gonna post it in there too, just so for me to remember, because I'm pretty sure there's gonna get semi lost here and there. So I just want to make sure they're organized. But yeah, for sure I'll be looking at them. I don't know. Should I put them on stream or should I not? What do you think?
What, the Wonder Mail?
Yeah, Wonder Mail.
After Wonder Mail? Up to you.
Yeah, that's ultimately up to you.
Yeah. Also, Discord don't work well together for me. Ooh, okay, that's fine. Thanks. Clear gum. Oh, clear gummy is like the universal gummy.
Actually, a good item.
Yeah, it's like the.
They're worth 800 Poke.
Yeah, that's true. Also, hey Goldie, thinking about it. I received 1,000 Poke, but then you'll be like
1,000 in quotation marks.
Yeah.
tax. Literally tax.
Hey, perfect apple. Thanks for working so hard, guys. Ha 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 ha.
Hit it off the bed. All have a great rest. Okay, good night, Will. You rest well.
Hey.
Good night, Will. What the heck?
In the next
Oh,
morning.
I can't select the outlaw board.
Up and at 'em! It's the morning! Again, my dad's not home, so I can yell for tonight.
We got a smaller crowd today, Luigi.
Yeah,
All I
unfortunately.
mean.
James hasn't been on recently. Pretty sure he's like been busy. Plus, also
Wait,
his
which James?
internet stuff.
Which James?
Void Lord.
Ah, got it.
Huh.
You got. Yep. Okay, Pokemon. Time to get to work.
Hooray!
Hey!
Time to be abused.
Ah, Mewtwo. Let me give you your assignment for today. Blah 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 blah.
Same thing you did yesterday.
Blah 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 blah.
I freaking love the adult noises of Charlie Brown. They're so unnecessary, but it's great.
Yeah, I actually miss Charlie Brown. I should really watch the Peanut movie, really. I haven't gone around to watching that new Peanut movie.
Actually, you know what's funny? My research work, which was creating classroom simulations for AI models, and like AI human recognition models.
Mm-hmm.
The audio that the teacher makes, the placeholder audio was literally just Charlie Brown, the teacher sounds. So you literally just hear the teacher go wah 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 wah.
Do you have access to the Outlaw board yet, or no?
I have no idea.
Oh, yesterday in game, there weren't any jobs listed for you.
You should actually, because I was able to access.
I know
it
it's all
before.
RNG.
I was able to access it before Chapter 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what the
So
heck?
there's a diary here?
Wait, where's that? Wait, where'd you find
This is
that?
Beater's room with Lodrated Corfish.
Apparently Luigi said I had checked some of the beds. So...
Wait, let me check that.
Oh, is this just flavor text, really? I'll try
It's
hard.
just flavor text.
Yeah, okay, that's as nice.
Doof Doof.
I'll try hard. Why do they keep doing 00XX? I think oof. Seems like it's... Also, why am I reading someone's diary? It feels very rude.
Yeah, invasion of privacy much?
Seems like it's been a mighty long time since I appreciate I apprentice at this here guild. I get so frustrated being so klutzy and slow.
Doof Doof.
I don't I know it. I'm a slow worker. It takes me longer to learn than others.
Doof Doof.
Oof, I sure miss my home, folks.
Doof Doof.
But I can't be what I want to be if I admit defeat now. No siree. Like
Doof Doof. Doof Doof.
I have my big dream. I'm surely going to become a first-class explorer.
Doof Doof.
And that's why I've started this here diary. This way is to keep track of what I'm made of.
Doof Doof.
Yep.
Doof Doof.
Tomorrow I'll hold my head up high. I'll get things done. I'm literally just reading Doof's journal. That feels very wrong.
Doof Doof.
I'm happy. By golly. Oh, why am I so downright happy? Well, finally, I got junior members under me. Oof. This is some kind of wonderful. Okay. And two of are both so friendly and kind. I feel so lucky.
Doof Doof.
I've got to set a good example for my new pals. I have to be better.
Doof Doof.
Yeah. I'll do better starting tomorrow. That's actually
I have a question for Carl.
Wait, did you read the third?
There's
entry?
there's no third.
No third one.
Wait,
Spoilers.
Wait, there's a diary here? Some floors. Ooh.
Actually, I didn't realize. Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm assuming the diary will update every single time, is what I assume.
What each chapter looks like.
Does this mean someone else is reading my diary besides me? Woo!
Fourth wall.
Gosh,
So Kyle, who said I kept breaking the fourth wall. Even the game is meta aware.
Gosh, someone's louder, so he just absent-minded. Someone's like totally wiped the dungeon, lose half your money. So this is where you learn about that.
Yep.
Una wipe out. It's frustrating. I never want to go down with Loudred again. Two new kids joined the guild. They call Goku and Roy. Gosh, they're so dope. Yippee!
I have a question for Carl.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you done the special episode?
No, I have not.
Okay.
So
Well, I had a theory that for whatever reason that the Bidoof journal wasn't available until after you did it, but no, that's not the case. Clearly.
okay, so the reason why I asked if you read the third entry was because it actually details about selecting the job list before heading out to the dungeon.
That's kind of stupid.
Oh,
that
that's
they did.
it. That's interesting.
That's kind of
Yeah,
stupid.
so-
It doesn't say it until.
Basically, Bidoof is like, oh no, I forgot to select my mission. I forgot to select the job. Was it that I pulled from the bulletin? Yet, despite the fact, that I pulled it and I could have read it when I'm in the dungeon, I can't do it for some reason.
That's kind of stupid. That doesn't let you know until later.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
Thank God.
I can talk about it in like in a future Duel Links thing, but that was a quality of life change that they made for Duel Links especially.
Yep.
Basically, in Gates onwards, they actually fixed that.
Yeah, they do. Chatot kind of reminds me of those teachers who wish they could still beat their students. Sorry if that's too dark.
Chatot?
It's kind of dark, yeah.
It's kind of dark, yeah. But no, I get what you're saying.
Can I just say that you run extremely fast in this game?
They do. Yeah. They run really fast. Let's see. Ooh, apples. Sleep seed.
Sleep Seeds is pretty decent.
Yeah. Well, if you guys keep telling me to buy apples, I'll go buy a lot of apples.
Wait, what?
Let's see. Facade, hidden power, overheat, escape orb. Escape orb is also nice.
I just want to point out that, in the Bidoof special episode, they did literally say hidden power is worth 6,500. I'm kind of glad / happy that it is the actual normal main story price.
Yeah.
They totally didn't have to make it that.
That's true, yeah.
Yay for consistency.
I already have a sleep seed, so I'm not gonna buy another sleep seed. How much storage do I have left? Yeah. Hello. Nice attention to detail. Yep. At least there's like consistency, because there's always those like games that doesn't have consistency, and then it's like actual prices are just weird. All right, let's see. What's my job list? Beach cave. No, I want to go for the bigger one. Mount Bristle or Drench buff. Let's see. Floor dungeon
Drench
number
buff.
I'm gonna call it Drench buff. I'm gonna call it. I know it's Drench buff, but Drench
buff sounds so much better.
It's Drench
That
buff
reminded me
sounds
of last night where Carl was calling it Rite of Passage.
Oh, gosh.
All right, so I have to only go to floor 16. Not 16. Oh my god, it's floor 16. Jesus.
Starcade has already scarred you, it seems.
Need app emote. Yeah, I really should. Carl, can you work on that?
Oh my.
That's my commission.
What, for the 5 gift subs that you gave me like 2 months ago?
I mean, technically, I still have that like in the backlog.
You're not wrong.
Why would you use Mud Sport 3 times?
Okay, I
Because
had a
you
question.
really fear electric types.
They don't even.
And actually, the water sport and mud sport are actually, slightly viable in this game.
They're viable in this game, but at the same time, they don't stack. At least I don't think they stack. So it's like, why would you use it 3 times? It's like you're wasting turns. I mean, it could be just like that's what it was trying to do.
Ooh, I got a 3rd blast seed.
AI is dumb. So, you know what? I know AI is dumb. Especially since this is like an old game and usually AI is extremely stupid in a lot of cases. But I still question a lot of the logic. It's also coding perfect AI. Even Carl knows this is not easy.
AI can never be perfect.
I would say not perfect, but the ideal. Oh wait. Oh, I tried attacking that Geodude. Right, no wonder it was.
Rude.
It's a good thing that they still. Ooh, grass gummy. It's still.
Cody's enjoying themselves.
It's a good thing that they allow me to continue on like in Super, where I can keep going with the amount of jobs I have. That's one of the quality of lives I really do appreciate them keeping.
I forgot to take the job.
So
Hey,
you're gonna be me until Justin told me to not to do it.
No, but here's the thing though.
Mhm.
I save stated before I started the dungeon.
God dang it, Carl! Stop cheating. Actually, there's one thing I actually wanted to. Okay, this explains stunts. So there's one thing I actually wanted to do is that I know save stating is a really good thing, but there's one like in NES games, I feel like I want to actually try beating those games for the Switch online system. Actually try to beat them without save stating, like the original Mario Brothers. It's just like I kind of want to see if I can try that. I can't get outlaw boars yet, Luigi. Waiting for you to come for first hit. Also, Goldie's love.
Yeah, that's why I said like I think Cody's enjoying himself.
Yep. I guess game developers expected players to do multiple missions in one dungeon. You know what? I kind of feel like that was the main intention for Mystery Dungeon, to be honest. I think I would say so, to be honest. Like, that's like a lot of missions are here and you do a lot, so that would make it no.
They changed that in Gates though.
Say what?
Gates, they made it so you could only accept like 2 missions or something.
It's actually 1.
Yeah,
It's
only one.
It's the only game that does it. It's dumb. It is very dumb.
That was my biggest gripe with Gates that I remember.
Because they made a lot of quality of life changes, but then they did that, and it's as my first game, it didn't really matter to me. But playing it again,
but when you play the other games, you're like, wow, that was a really dumb decision.
God dang it!
Why do you keep doing that, Nick?
I keep doing it. I don't know why. I just want to kill
Keep
everyone.
hurting your clients,
Nick,
even though it's
Nick,
unintentionally. I'm like,
Nick,
what are
you just have a bloodlust.
Mm-hmm. I think I hang out with Lissa too often.
There's another reason so in the future when you do move play Mystery Dungeon on Saturdays, I want to hear your reactions.
Yep. You can access both. I can access both boards, Luigi, but I've checked even today's board, and it doesn't give me any outlaws. It really doesn't. So
At RNG.
yeah, So, oh, they all RNG based? Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah, like it's all completely RNG. What missions, what outlaws, blah blah blah.
Okay, so yeah, I accepted all the missions I can get, at the very least. So, also, I'm assuming.
I mean, that's one of the things about Mystery Dungeon. It's very different for everyone's playthrough.
Yeah. Also, I'm assuming, Justin, that when I get higher rank, I get the option to have more pick more job listings because I can only accept 8 at a time. Use your badge. Why do I have to save Nidorino twice? Did you just come back down here?
I guess, I don't know if you want me to say this. It's not really a spoiler.
Not really a spoiler, so I don't consider that too much of a spoiler.
All the Pokemon that are either the clients or the Pokemon that you need to defeat are only Pokemon that you've met throughout your adventure. So that's the reason why there's 2 Nidorino clients, is because Mount Bristle is where you met Nidorino. So you've only had 3 dungeons worth of Pokemon that the game now RNGs for you to have them be either your clients or your outlaws.
Makes sense. Oh my! This Chingling actually took a scratch hit. Oh my wa mo desu ne.
What?
Lavinia says, in my game design course, I was told you need to predict what most players would do and implement things around that. That makes sense.
I mean, like, you create, yeah, that's essentially, you essentially create use cases, like primary use cases, and design around that, and then you would try to mitigate any fringe cases.
Yeah, fringe.
Renegade and fringe. Why do you use such big words?
Yeah,
What?
Carl.
That's what we use. as
Carl
programmers.
use English. God.
Ah.
Meh.
Not everyone
Say
is
this
as
as someone
smart
who-
as you.
I don't know. I just don't use the word mitigate. Obviously, I know what that means, but fringe, I kind of had to think about. Wait, what does that mean in this context?
I don't even know what that means in the context anyway.
Okay.
Wait, did you not try to attack your client for once? Oh,
Yeah, for once. Wait. Did I just
so
say?
this one is So this is one of the things where you
Oh, okay.
probably noticed it's kind of they did it better in Super or in like games after this.
Yeah, I need a raspberry, which I didn't. I knew one of the items I had, but the problem is that it.
Oh, you got the same mission.
Huh?
You have the same mission as I am. I'm doing the same mission.
Because like, yeah, one of the missions before I would have to give an item, but it automatically gave it to them. So I didn't realize I had the item, so I kind of assumed that it will automatically give it to you. So by the looks of it, I actually need to carry the item. Okay,
Yes, you do.
that is kind of I don't fully like. I don't fully
I
like.
agree with that.
Yeah.
By the way,
I felt the same way when I played through Sky Dungeon or Explorers.
Like,
So-
here's the thing. I get it as a gameplay aspect. I just don't like it in the mechanic wise.
Yeah, exactly.
can I just say that I forgot to bring the raspberry, and I was like, oh wait,
Well,
oh,
that's
wait,
not you, Carl.
no, I made the same mistake as Nick.
Dang it.
I didn't know either. But guess what? Save state.
I hate you. Screw you and your safe state.
Yeah, I remember specifically in Mystery Dungeon DX, you would always have the dungeon spawned in the dungeon where you would need to give the item.
Oh, he took my You took my blast seed. I mean, I get a revival seed, so whatever.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
That's a trade I would easily take.
Yeah, that's 800 Poke.
So also, he took my. Geodude took my tottering off for a Petroscarf. What's a Petroscarf?
So it's like a Pecha Berry.
Okay, so
poison.
he took my tottering orb. I actually like Tartar Orb more than Petra's Scarf, to be honest.
We'll see in future dungeons if you feel the same way.
Yeah, screw
Okay,
you
let
and
me-
your future judgments thing.
What?
Yeah,
That doesn't make sense.
you don't make sense. I hate the item delivery for this reason. No, I don't like the item delivery. So it's probably a good idea then at this point to store as many items, different kind of items as possible now. because of the delivery thing mechanic.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to go about it.
Yep. You shall
Oh,
enjoy.
see-
Oh,
Hey, chapter 4.
okay. So it is based on the amount of days goes by. Got it. That's what I figured. Oh,
by the way, this-
it's
oh, this is-
morning.
This is what I was talking about. This, what you're about to do.
Good
You can-
morning, Roy. Would you like to save your adventure? Don't save. Again, I don't like how it just stops on don't save.
I prefer it because modern games, especially Nintendo games, are like, hey, you should really take a break. Have you taken a break yet? You should really take a break.
Yeah, Justin, have you taken a break yet?
This
I
is a call
attacked
stream.
my
I don't need to
client.
take a break.
God dang it. I actually attacked my client.
Wow.
Well, okay, actually, to be fair, there's no indication.
It has a
There's a yellow floor tile underneath them.
yeah, no, but it's very faint though, so that's why I kept
Yeah.
attacking it.
And also, in later games, you see, like, these sweat or tear marks
Mhm.
above them.
Also,
Which
they
is
don't
very-
they don't move as well. So there's that. I'm actually don't know.
What are you thinking about?
So the Wonder Mail thing, for specifically the Wonder Mail, I'm wondering, do they take a day or not?
It should just be like a normal mission, because they would just then be dropped off into your job list, I think, is how it works.
Oh, they just drop
Yeah.
off? Okay. Okay, if it's just drop off in that, then yeah, I could easily just do it during my grinding sessions whenever I do it. I take a picture of Loudred screaming, get... I can picture Loudred screaming, get in my bed. Get in my belly! Yeah, no. I don't have that sound effect, so I can't do it. And 3, smiles go for miles!
Miles, go for miles.
Carl, do your sound. Hooray!
Hey!
We can't understand Chatot anymore because we blocked him out of our
He
heads.
is valid from the Peanuts cartoons.
Yeah, he's inaudible now. Hey, you two! We need your help to get something today. Diglett, I brought them. Thank you.
Hi there. Thank you, Loudred.
You two are doing sentry duty today.
Sorry, I'm usually the one to do sentry duty, but I'm taking time off today, and my dad gave me his duty of updating the boards.
Screw your
So,
screw
have
your
fun,
dad.
Good luck. Bye bye.
Screw your dad, dude. Keep doing it. I don't care about sentry duty.
Sorry, you guys are the newbies. Therefore, you guys got to do everything. That's why I can't man my post.
Screw you.
It'd be great if someone could take over my sentry duty for today. So I guess that's you.
Screw you and your dad.
Hey, that's mean, and that's why you're here. Please do a good job for me. I don't want to get fired.
I'm in chapter 5 already?
Bye.
Wait, chapter 5 already?
What the heck?
Is it
The
going so
game
short?
chapters go by real quick.
Okay, cool. I mean, if they go by really quick, I can finish this game in like 2 days. I'm kidding.
2 days.
I mean, okay,
I mean-
Justin. Technically speaking, I could if I stream for like 20 hours a day.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
yeah.
yes, but
That means that Carl, you and I have to do like a 48-hour stream.
Mystery dungeon only.
Yeah, Mystery Dungeon only. Man, they treat the newbies like water boys. You know, honestly, I've been noticing that to be honest.
Bye.
And that's that. I didn't follow that at all. Why are we involved in this? Oh, I need to plug in my charger cable.
Literally just told you why. Silly Goku. Tricks are for kids.
wait, you actually... Gosh darn
There
it.
goes there.
You actually did the... You actually made an abridged series joke.
Vegeta, tricks are for kids.
Yeah, I need to charge my 3DS. It's actually getting into red zone now. All right, it's time, says Goldie.
The
Wait,
grind.
is it like 4 a.m.?
Yep.
Almost. Yeah.
I mean,
It's like
Luigi's
3
4 a.m. too. 4 a.m. crew.
Yes. You guys are crazy.
I didn't follow that at all. Why are we involved in this?
Because we just told you.
Shut up! Shut your yap!
Oh,
I'm not ready for that.
Jesus.
No more belly
Not
aching.
ready.
Go do your duty. Heh, I said duty.
It's time to... Goldie. Oh, that's what you meant by it's time. Goldie, don't make me do this.
Do it, Carl.
Huh?
Do it. Do it.
Goldie, why
Do
are you
it.
hurting me? Wait, for how long? How long is
5 minutes is usually it.
it?
What does that mean?
Oh, we tried it for me. Okay, good. I don't have the guilt.
Luigi. Okay, I think Goldie's the new Door because Door loved to do that all the time, but since Door's now a mod, she can't do it.
Oh.
I put get timed out as a channel point reward, okay? They
Interesting. I didn't realize that you had that.
I saw it on some of the streamers I watch, and it's like, huh, people actually want
Common
that.
reward.
So I just
It's,
put,
it's actually
Like I've seen it before as well, but I didn't know you implemented it on your channel.
I implemented a bit ago, but yeah. It works. I'm just like,
I don't have the hearts.
oh, like, Luigi did a random sound effect. Why did I not see that?
No, it happened earlier.
Oh my random sound effect button is not working. Okay, I need to fix that again. Ugh. Oh, my head is pounding. I think Carl's head is pounding. What are we supposed to do? Climb down this hole and stand guard. You're on sentry duty. I need an adult. Sentry duty. You heard right.
Damn it.
Sentry duty. We can't have suspicious characters coming near the guild. Like me. We station a sentry below the guild entrance to evaluate. Evaluate Pokemon visitors. When you first came, you had your footprint evaluated, right? My footprint?
Please don't tell me another flashback.
What do you... Yeah, it's flashback.
That's what
Pokemon
Christina's saying.
detected! Pokemon detected! Actually, I should just do the fast forward. Where's Footprint? Footprint! Footprint is real news! Footprint is real news!
Yep. Yeah, no, anytime there's a flashback, we're just gonna fast forward.
Good.
Oh, now I remember. There was a weird hole in front. Took him this long to realize that.
Goku's
Well,
not
it's
very
Goku.
smart.
It's Goku, Nick. What do you expect? Nick. It's Goku. It's Goku. If it was Gohan, then it'll be really funny.
Okay. Also, get in the hole. Boucher 2021. Actually, wouldn't this what
Bag, Nebby.
when was this game released?
Well, this is Gen 4, so 2008, I'm gonna guess.
I thought 2009. Can you identify Pokemon with their footprint? I have no idea. Oh, now I remember. I stood at the grating and someone shouted at me.
2012?
It was
Really? That late?
shouted up at me. It was started. Oh, 2012? Wait, is it 2000?
So late.
2012?
Wow.
That was like literally near the end of the DS era.
Okay, that's
2009.
actually-
What are you talking about, Luigi?
No, wait.
On Bulbapedia right now.
Maybe Explorers?
This game came out in Japan in 2009, and in America also 2009. What are
Explorers?
you talking about,
though?
Luigi?
No, Explorers.
Maybe Explorers.
What's that?
Regular
Explorers?
Explorers? Do Bulbapedia, hurry up and load. So the Hive of Darkness came out 2007 in Japan and 2008 for America.
Okay.
So Explorers.
So that was
Explorers came out in
literally
2009.
Gen 4. Gen 4
Okay.
release.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah, because like the 3DS came around 2010, right?
Oh, 13.
Was it 13? No, that was Pokemon.
Oh, no.
The DS.
Wait.
3DS specifically.
3DS was... Oh, no, it's 2011.
Yeah, this game came out near the end of the DS era.
Yeah.
Wow, we're playing a really one of the latest latest DS games. I remember being a little girl and playing at night behind my mom's
Oh, I
back.
would do that same. I would play this game at late hours.
I'll play a lot of games at late hours that behind my
I
mom.
was maybe.
I was terrible at it.
Under the bed sheets.
Yeah, I was
was-
terrible at it. They learned
was-
to do like sneak up on it and catch me.
I was maybe with Gates.
Okay, you want us to climb down this hole and then? The tunnel down there leads to the sentry post. Yuta!
I like how they actually show you.
Diglett burrows through and pops out underneath the sentry post.
There I go.
That's like awkward animation a little bit. Over the sentry post, Diglett inspects footprints of visitors, identifies them, then informs me. Do they never get a job outside of this? Then I decide if the Pokemon is suspicious or not. Open the gate if he passes muster. So we serve as the guild's gatekeepers. That's the gist of it. Sounded like Doof Doof. Look, all you two have to do is inspect footprints of visitors, then tell me what the Pokemon they are. All right? Please explain again. Good. Then let's get to work. Buck up and do a good job.
So it's a minigame.
Yeah, so I'm guessing this is all of chapter 4. It's pitch back in here, Roy. We have to feel our way. What is this? Anime where you have to believe in friendship?
Someone brought HM5 Flash? I can't believe it.
Wow. What
Well,
is
we
Flash?
should be getting close to the sentry post. Oh, there. I see the light. Don't go to the light, Goku.
You're too young!
How's it going? Taking the position at the sentry post? I'm gonna have to stop screaming because Lazar's gonna hurt my throat.
I was like, is it just now starting to hurt your throat? It would hurt my throat easily.
Yes, we're at in position. Good. Bitcoin visitors will step onto the grill above the sentry post and get roasted. Identify them by footprint, then inform me. Got that? Yes, understood. Good. Let's get started. Oh boy, this is gonna be...
I don't want any backseating. I want to see if Nick can do it by himself.
Okay, this is also... this is a minigame I can fail at if I really wanted to.
Well,
Look,
I mean,
look at the footprint at the top of the screen, okay? Then identify the Pokemon. Oh, I'm on a time limit too. So, okay.
This is just like Spirit Caller all over again.
yep.
Yeah, this is it. Okay, so I have 6 Pokemon I have to go through. I guess the faster I identify it, the better.
You get 2. You get
And I get 2.
Because you
Is it?
you can only scrub twice.
Yeah, I get 2, and the third strike I'm out, basically, like baseball.
Looks, yeah.
Okay. All right, so I get 4 choices. I have a 1 in 4 chance to get it right if I guess. Got it.
So
But then-
remember when I
Got
said?
this.
So remember when I said I played on Wii U?
God dang, Carl, I hate you. This. Justin, should we force Carl to never use save states in this game?
Isn't it a little too late for that?
No, from now on. Because I think
By the way-
Carl's
No,
cheating.
I'm not sure he can make it
Oh,
so
wait,
he
whoops.
doesn't.
Oh wait, I didn't show the whole entire thing. Whoops.
No, I know how to do it. Take away his Wii U. I'm just kidding.
One
Here
second.
comes Pokemon Checker. Okay. Now let's do this. Let's do this.
Here we go. There you go. Look at the river seed.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. See.
Feels bad, man.
Okay, that was yep, that's Bulbasaur. Pokemon Checker. What it is? Oh, that time goes down decently fast.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
Not Glameow, not Cyndaquil. Lava. No, it's a Glameow? Oh, wait. No. Wait, what? Oh,
Really, I didn't think that was Cyndaquil. That's tough. What? Oh, it is Quilava. Oh my gosh.
that is
Tough.
actually really tough.
That was just bad RNG.
Not much lax, much Charmander.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a Murkrow.
I feel like this one's a lot more obvious.
Yeah. What?
Wait, what? What?
Wow.
This is bad RNG.
Okay, this one should be
This
obvious.
this one is a Starly.
This one, I was like, it has to be. Yeah.
I swear to God, the game says it's freaking Luxio.
Okay, the first two were hard. I think I could still beat the high score. Yeah, I did beat the high score. Wow, I got lucky there. All right, Carl.
You did an honest day's work.
Also, Reviver Seed is 800. God dang it.
Yeah. Let me review your Sentry Duty performance. Your results were adequate.
Oh, shut up, you don't.
You didn't do well.
So here's the thing. If you actually did perfectly, he would say, you did. You were perfect. Like, you did absolutely perfect.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
Not actually being a tsundere.
Yeah, but two of them were kind of bullcrap, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Your
reward.
rewards.
Rewards for your job. So, here's the thing. If you actually did perfectly, you would have gotten 500.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, there is actually a huge incentive.
So it is a nice way to get some money, a good amount of money from this. And I'm assuming this is only a once a day thing,
Oh.
and that it will take a day.
It's more than just that. You also get ginseng.
Ginseng?
Yeah.
What's that?
It boosts the attack of your topmost. It boosts like the topmost attack.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that item was, so yeah. Anyway, Carl.
Excuse me. I expect to see better effort out of you lot next time.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you in your sleep
That's
one of
alright.
these days.
And say what?
Boucher's gonna kill you one of these days.
Excuse me, what? I'm sorry. I think my hearing is actually kind of failing me right now.
I feel like everyone's hearing is worse than because of Loudred.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Okay, that one was like, it's not that mini game, but some of those footprints was definitely not what I was expecting. You can hear the disgust in Chad's voice. Open Adam! It's a morning! Good morning, Roy.
But I have. Oh yeah, so that was just day one.
Yeah, that was one day. Alright, 1, 2, 3, smile goes for miles!
Hooray!
Hooray! Yeah, give me a sign. Yeah. Oh, shut up, you. Actually, I'm curious.
Oh, my sentry shit. I meant to ask you again. Hope you care for me then.
There's a good thing. Okay, so it's a random thing?
Ow, you two don't inspire confidence as sentries.
Wait, hold on a sec. Wait, does he say something different if I talk to him? Hold on a sec. I'm actually kind of curious. Wait a minute.
No, same version. Hey, remember this. So it just
Hey,
give you.
Corfish does teach you tutorials.
So it does give you a tip about like taking it multiple jobs in the same dungeon. All right, let's see what's got jobs. Okay, we got quite a bit. I can't accept all of these. I have to go back to jump. I have to go back to the buff. I'm gonna save that beach later.
I think I missed my chance. Oh well.
Ooh, I think it's reverse B rank.
Yeah. And do these switch out every single day, or do they stay for the next day?
Always switch out.
Oh, they switch out. So this I won't
If you want a
guarantee.
job, please accept it. You don't have to do it, obviously. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me look at my job list. Mm-hmm. I don't have much in Beach Cave, so I'm sorry. Oh, wait, whoops, wrong one. I'm sorry. I'm deleting you.
Then I think, once again, I don't think this is a spoiler slash you want to know. So, like, say you accept a job from the message board or the outlaw board on the day that it's, say you accept one of the jobs due to you today, you can delete it from your job list, and then that one won't be permanently deleted. You can just re-accept it if you accidentally delete it. That's only if it's a new one for today.
Okay, so I can re-accept it if it's on the same day. Just don't expect it to on the next day. That's all.
So you don't have to, but that's once again only if it first released today.
But it also can reappear later, is what I'm assuming.
Possibly, but I wouldn't count on it because there's so much RNG.
Yeah, true. I don't count on it. Also, Carl, Goldie requests that you have to time him out next time. Carl.
You're just hurting my heart.
Carl.
Don't make me cry.
Carl.
Do it.
Heck, Justin would do. Justin can do it easily.
Probably.
Justin can do it.
No. Goldie's asking for you, Carl.
Well, he said next time should. He didn't specifically request.
True.
I'm kind of hungry, actually.
I mean, Nick does that pizza.
That's true. I only
Yeah,
have.
but it's not like I can go over to his place and grab his pizza and eat it.
Technically, you can. You do have a car, Justin. Technically,
Yeah, just take your car.
I don't know where you live though.
Skygum.
It's at address blah blah blah.
Yeah, no, I'm obviously living in Carl's home right now.
Oh, okay.
So guys, Carl lives in the planet Earth, not in the Pokemon world. He lives in the United States of America. Yeah. I'm gonna save the. I am running out of space actually. So, hello Team Purple. Okay, so when does my storage upgrade? Is that based on story progress or based on my Ranger rank? Rank. Okay. Ranger rank. Ranger rank. Yes, Ranger rank.
Yes, of course, Ranger rank. You have to play through Pokemon Ranger, up your rank, then come back to this game.
All right, so let's see. What's the job list I should do today? Let's see. Which one's good? I mean, Drenched buff gets me 3, but let's see. Brown Gummy, Reviver Seed, and Pictures. Oh, I don't... Do I have a Rossberry in storage right now? Actually, wait. Let me double check. I mean, I could battle this Spinnerack.
In Spinnerack, I'm pretty sure you could take because you do have Ember.
Yeah, so I think I can take that. I need to deliver a Chesto-Berry. Find a Reviver Seed, which means that I probably have to look for it. This is floor 9. Oh, I find another Reviver Seed too. Find a White Gummy. So I have to find 3 items, bring them, and then bring a Chesto-Berry. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that instead. Takes more of my rank for better back. Makes sense. Yeah. There's a Spur Orb.
Yeah, it teleports all enemies.
You know, I'm gonna buy the Spur Orb because, like, I should emphasis on. Wait, hold on. Can I see how much experience I get for each job? Yeah, 15. Yeah, no, I'll definitely rank up with the next job, next set of jobs. So I'll buy the Spur Orb, put it away. Whoops, I don't have. Take my soul.
Was it worth much? I'm very sorry to say.
At least it's worth more than Celebi.
Ow.
Ow.
The disrespect.
Actually, Carl and Justin, what's your favorite part about Super so far?
Super?
Yeah, not Super.
My favorite part about Super is that you're not playing it.
Favorite part of Sky so far?
Like, during your
The
playthrough?
Doof Doof memes, high quality, top tier.
I would say either my playthrough or up to where you're at right now, Carl, without spoiling.
Let's just say that, I like how. Actually, I kind of like how simple it is. Like it's the system.
Early
is
on, I
actually,
do like how simple the game is. Yeah.
it's actually not as clunky as I thought it's gonna be.
Really?
Yeah, I've actually gotten used to this system. I mean, I'd rather have the newer system, like where you have a move list. Like you can see all your moves at once with a macro key.
That's true. Actually, do I not have a Chesto Berry? I thought I had a Chesto Berry.
So berries, well, you did in the Bidoof, but you ate it or something.
Yeah, I did eat it.
I'm gonna tell you now, Chesto berries are actually rarer than other berries. You might want to hold
Seriously?
off on using those.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Whatever. All right. Well, I'm
I
gonna
think the
get.
most common is obviously Orin, followed by like Pecha and Cherry. Then the others are pretty rare.
I lost it by fainting. Oh, is it one of those items I lost? I guess it was one of the during the times where I fainted, but I can.
Yeah, you either lost it by fainting or you ate it or left it in the.
Either
dungeon.
way, I lost it. What's the team name?
Yeah.
L Fighters. It's a reference to Carl and me being part of a Dragon Ball Fighters group that I dubbed the L Fighters. Because it's a reference to Z Fighters in Dragon Ball Z, because they were, don't think in the manga they were ever called the Z Fighters, were they? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, so it's a reference to that, and obviously L is just as you can guess, it's just funny because it's L. Explore right back, and as Paragon said last week, main story affects special stories. Yep, that makes sense.
Hey.
This is nice music still too.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I can learn quick attack.
I put the W in L Fighters. Now Max puts the W in L Fighters because if you flip M to W, like for Wumbo. Oh, that's it.
You guys hear that?
Hear
Huh?
what?
Or what?
Never mind. Okay.
I mean, I heard
'Cause apparently
something.
my mic picked that up, and I'm like, goodness.
I heard something
My
very
stomach just
tiny.
growled.
I heard something very tiny, but that's eh.
I'm wondering if well, apparently my mic picked that up, but if you guys couldn't hear it, then yeah.
Yeah, it stands for what? What? True. Oh, hey, Oranberry. Next raid boss we got, Matt.
Because I got an Oranberry, not an Oranberry.
What's an Oranberry do?
It's an item that's part of the mission.
That's so weird. I gotta go back into fighters. It's been a hot while since I last played fighters. I definitely need to practice on that a little bit again. Need a refresher.
Hey, leveled up.
It's a fake item. Yeah, I know it's a fake item, but technically speaking, what does Orem in the Pokemon universe really like? Is it a berry or is it just like some kind
Little
of?
berry.
So it's still technically a berry. Oh hey, I leveled up. Actually, okay, so I can't like the quality of life in Super. I can change Pokemon, but in this one I can't.
Nope.
That's kind of lame. But then again, I never really switched around, so there's that. Hope you enjoyed check spelling.
Checking the spelling of items so that they're not fake items.
Oh, right. So far, I only had
reading.
so far I only had one fake item, at least as far as I can tell.
Yeah, early on there aren't too many fake items.
Yeah, I expect it to be much worse later on. To be like, that's what I expect.
Do a screenshot.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Oh, hey, Doduo.
Oh, you beat it up so quickly, you couldn't even activate Runaway.
Actually, can I check my job?
So you can.
Mission objectives? Oh yeah, there we go. I didn't expect it to, I could check my jobs and... Well, no, I should have. But the only thing is, like, I didn't think, because the main menu didn't show it, I was able to. It looked like one of those, like, quality...
Maybe change that? Can you... No, maybe that's a future game.
I mean,
Like,
I could change the upper menu, or bottom...
Yeah.
I know I could change the upper menu to... hold on. Top screen, map and team, text log, job, all the time. Yeah, I could do that. I like having a map up top all the time, is what I would say. At least that's my personal preference.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting rewards.
You're getting rewards? Isn't that good?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Oh, it sounded like you were saying like...
Your tone of voice doesn't imply that you're happy.
Yeah, that was like, I was a little bit confused.
Oh, I just because I'm trying to keep my voice down.
No, I get
okay.
that. It just sounded like you were just like, oh, I'm getting so much rewards. Why? I'm gonna complain about it.
This is me every time Carl gets something good in Duel Links. I'm like, you good? Why does it sound like a bad thing?
He's running away. Get back here. Get back here. I mean, it's dead.
Also, while I'm plugging things, if you guys haven't checked out Phanto Yoshi VR, he kind of streams a cool game called Duel Links on Thursday nights.
Ew, Duel Links. That's disgusting. Though, my latest playthroughs, I never got any fake items. Really? Well, I guess, like, that depends on RNG. As we mentioned, like...
There's a lot of RNG in Mystery Dungeon, yeah.
There's, like, the procedural dungeons, as we say, like, also the outlaws and missions, like, those are random. Get back here, Doduo. Oh, I guess that Doduo is running away. Pearl Orb. Oh, whoops. Well.
Yeah, this is why I thought that you could use orange berries to up your max health, is because you can up your maximum belly size. So, especially for your partner who doesn't even need a belly, because they're not even currently active Pokemon. It's weird.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Oh, there's Doduo. Finally. That Juju stopped Doduo in its tracks. It killed it. It's like a teammate purposely blocking your way. Trying to escape.
Oh, that...
White gummy. Oh my god, 2 big items. Like, Big Apple is such a good thing.
Yeah.
I want that. Oranberry doesn't increase my health, right?
No.
Stick is not that great. I'm gonna take that white gummy.
Wait, you have to, because that's part of the mission.
Alright, that's true. Dang it. I can't steal it.
You don't get to keep it, Nick. Technically, you can eat it and then redo this. Yeah, you can eat it, not finish the mission, and then you can always spawn. So yeah, there's a little hack. There's a little, not really. Yeah, it's kind of like a...
I was wondering that too. It's like, that sounded like something like it would be easily abused.
Yeah. Like, in the future, if you want to do that, good, yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna use an Oranberry now because I need some space. Actually, I need to get a Reviver Seed each time too, so I do need some space right now. Spinnerack picked up a blast seed. Give me that blast seed. Yeah, I guess they are about as rare as spawning in a monster house.
I'm so surprised that happened to you so soon in this game.
Well, I mean, nonetheless, that was a clip-worthy moment. Even Carl was laughing.
Yep.
Yee. Max Lister. I mean, it's a really good thing. I guess, like, Max Elixirs are not super rare, I guess. Right? I mean, so far it doesn't seem like it's super rare.
Yeah, I'd say they give you a decent amount early game. Yeah.
So I just have to stockpile as much as I can early game. That's all.
Yep.
I should actually not use Ember all the time.
Oh, it's Gligar? I thought you had to beat... Oh, it's Gligar and a Spinrack you had to beat up?
Was it a Gligar? No, Gligar was the one who stole it.
Oh.
Yeah, Gligar was the one who stole.
Oh, no, maybe I'm confusing the Spinrack one for a different job.
Get back here, you piece of poo.
I actually forget that these ones existed. So, oh, wow, that was very fortunate.
What the heck?
The dude is blocking him.
Is it trying to run away?
It is trying to run away, but Doduo is blocking him. It can't do anything.
And this would be a lot more difficult if Doduo wasn't there.
Oh, I could see. Like, it just runs away, and I only do so little damage. That actually is very annoying. Good job, Doduo. You're unintentionally helping me.
Doduo MVP.
Doduo MVP. Shoutouts to Doduo.
Shoutouts to Doduo. As a miss. It's a good thing I'm not attacking Doduo. At least, good thing. Whatever.
Why are you missing so much?
You know, I don't know. God dang it! Now Doduo has the radar orb. Oh. All right.
You can imagine how annoying this would be if Doduo wasn't there. / like.
Yeah, and if you don't catch them in time, if you don't catch them after a certain amount of time, they just flee.
Don't they just have to hit in a number of turns? I thought that they just had to hit get to the stairs.
You know what? I'm not quite sure actually, because I actually failed my first one.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, because I thought, oh, I can just trap them.
Jeez.
But no, they disappeared after a certain point.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. But I didn't see them like escape. I saw the text though.
Oh, okay. Oh, did you not spawn in the same room as them? I thought they always did for those.
No, I did, but they managed to get away. Because I thought, okay, I can just trap them. Like I'll just cut them off. But no.
So freaking Matsar did a shout out to Doduo. Man.
I mean, I did a shout out to Back on Carl's stream, and lo and behold, there's someone named Back on Twitch. I wonder how many times they heard that joke. Hi, I'm back.
Speaking about Back. Hi, Max.
Hey, Max.
Oh, internet outages suck. Yeah, I think that's hashtag relatable this week.
Yeah. Why is internet outages have been really prominent lately?
Because Comcast refuses to admit their own services suck.
What? They suck.
Yeah, see, Max. No, see, Max gets me.
What does Drought Orb do?
That one I don't get.
Oh,
it looks like
drains
it's
any
fine.
liquid? Oh, I can walk
Looks like
everywhere then?
Oh, must be then.
Obviously, it wouldn't work here because there's no water or lava. But
that's really helpful
in
later
Future
on.
Dungeon, you can imagine how that would very much change up the gameplay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. God dang it! Now I have to actually really think about what I want to keep. You know what? I'm gonna eat this orange gummy. I'm gonna try it.
Its IQ went up somewhat. Its IQ.
I thought orange gummy is like fire and stuff like that, so that's why I kind of associated with that.
I think you can always check when you hit info
Really?
for the gummies, what type they best with.
Actually, let me
Yes.
just check. Also, I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing fine. Oh yeah, lifted hydrate. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
normal type.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I've been having fun with Mystery Dungeon. Not much story progress. Like legit, I didn't think this stream would be story progress anyway. So it's like I'm just kind of grinding in a sense. But yeah, how are you and your beautiful hair, says Matt? Okay.
Right. If there's no story progress, then I think I'm gonna be heading out then,
No,
because it's
don't.
getting late.
No, don't.
Dude, I need to wake up
What?
early.
You actually gotta go?
I need to wake up.
You actually have to wake up early.
Close. Was it shopping time?
Shopping is bad for you.
Well, like Carl, after this one, is there any story progress? Do you think?
Actually, I think
There might be
it's
the following day, but definitely not after this.
Okay, definitely
No,
not
I think
after this.
No, actually, I think it's the next chapter after this.
I'm gonna skip that. I already have one of those. Then wait for a little bit. I'm gonna finish this up really soon. Then
Speed run. Go, go, go.
I'm trying to. God dang it! Oh, you can do start to info them. Ooh, wait, I did not know that. Doing well, Maxi, kicking on it always. When's the next stream? I've been actually enjoying Max's like Dragon Ball Fighters streams, honestly. It's been teaching me moves. Also, I always actually, so Carl, here's one thing oh wait, that's a Pokemon, right?
It is in fact a Pokemon deck. Yes, you were correct.
Good night, Goldie.
Oh,
Night,
you got
Goldie.
good night, Goldie. You take care. I was like every time like actually legit every time I see Max play Bardock, because like actually he's became one of his big teammates, I was just like, dude, do Carl's combo, do Carl's combo. No one can predict Carl's combo. I always kept saying, he's like, do Carl's combo, do Carl's combo. And then he's got the biz loop, and was like, I was like, what was it? I know that there was also like something I was saying for Matt too. I don't even remember what it is. You know, I'm just gonna leave. I was trying to see if there's anything special there, but apparently not.
Kind of did explore the whole floor. Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so is this the last? No, I have one more floor after this because this is the reviver seed I need. How much is my belly? My belly's fine. Also 56 geopebbles. Jesus.
Oh, okay, so it does go above 40. Huh.
Nick, do you want me to like sort of backseat about something that you have?
What is it?
I'll check one of your reviver seeds.
Oh no, that's intentional.
It's a reviver seed.
Oh.
No wonder it didn't look right. I was wondering why that wasn't working.
Wait, so they're not part of missions then?
What, the fake items?
Joke items are just joke items. They're not always tied to missions. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I was always wondering why. I was like, I should have a reviver seed on me, and I was wondering why it wasn't working. Now I know why. Blue
Is
gummy.
that a blue gummy or is that a? Yeah.
That's a blue gummy. Water type. So I'm guessing like if I eat this and they would not like it, and it would be like it won't really do much or anything, right?
You'll still gain the benefits. It's just once again, it's just
No, you
for
just
this
get
one
dumber.
example, water types will benefit the most.
Hey
No, you
now,
just get dumber.
you
You
hey
just get dumber
now.
if you.
I'm a rock star.
Imagine you just get dumber if
You
you
eat the wrong
if you-
gummy.
Yeah, if you eat the one that's super effective against you.
That would actually be a.
Again, rip if you're a grass type.
I
No.
honestly think that would be kind of funny, honestly, if they actually implemented
like
that.
like a. Well, no, I know there are literal like gray and black gummies, but like if there was like a, like an anti gummy, whatever.
I hate everything. I already have a Petra Berry, so I'm gonna swap that.
Wait, oh no, Chestos are rare.
Chestos are
You
the
also
one.
have a Petra scarf, don't you? So.
Yeah, I already have a Chester scarf, and I have one in bank, so I know that if someone requests a Petra Berry, I can easily just pull that out of the bank. All right, this is the last floor because floor 9 is the last place I need to get to for Reviver Seed. Roll call orb. What the heck is a roll
Oh, that's
call?
one of my favorites actually.
You call your partner over.
Okay, so if you get lost,
Not just your partner, because I think there were escort missions in Super, right?
Well, okay, I mean, in this game it's pretty much your partner, but in future games it's like your whole party.
Yeah. So roll call is not just your partner in this game too, but yeah.
Well, okay. You
So-
know what I mean.
So yeah, it's good for getting your partner back if they were like warped away or something like that.
Warped away, if they get confused, also
Whole
you
team,
got
because spoilers, you can have more than just your partner with you later in this game.
God dang, I actually have to use a max elixir again, which again, it's fine in a sense, but it's gonna hurt later on. Okay, so I need I definitely need a reviver seed on this floor. That's one of the missions I need to do. You guys do little damage to me. Heh.
Wow, how's it feel? Does it feel like Frieza?
Wouldn't it be just Broly? As Matt loves, of course. Yeah, man, probably at some point tomorrow. Don't know exactly when though. Hey, if you stream tomorrow, I'll try to be there, Max. For sure.
He streams exactly the exact same time as you do.
Man, I have so many good items.
You really need a second escape orb.
Do I mean, I guess I already...
I really like escape orbs. I love hoarding escape orbs personally.
I mean, holding one, yes, but two?
Well, just saving them.
Yeah, I have like
Fair enough.
multiples. One in the bank and 2 in my bag right now. That's my orange berry. It's really help if you split up. Yeah, that's true. You can't really split up on manually, but it's definitely like one of those, like, it really does help in like times when I magically warp away. Is this the reviver seed? Yep, that's the reviver seed.
Wow, that sucks. Like it takes up one of your own inventory slots.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swap the orange. I have like a lot of orange berries, which is why.
Eat it.
Huh?
Oh, never mind.
Bye, Carl.
No, actually. Now just
I don't like this. I don't like this dialogue box.
yeah, it's just like it's.
Yeah, it's not the best, but at the same time, it's yeah.
Oh. I don't want to keep losing items. All right, so I got a lot of money. Sky Gummy, okay. Sky Gummy's good. Okay, so this next one should be the
Oh,
level up.
Spinark was the client. Gligar was who you had to beat up. I
Yep.
thought you had to beat up the Spinarak.
Also,
There we go. 96.
ooh, that's a big jump.
Yep. So you got a Citrus Berry now.
Ooh, that's really good. It's not gonna be much of a spoiler. So, what's the highest rank?
Diamond, is it? Or is it Platinum? I don't know.
What is
It would
this
be
Gen
Diamond.
4 again?
I mean, we are in Gen 4.
That's
We
true.
are in Gen 4. We're literally Gen 4, yeah.
No, the Sicario rank. We're back in the
God
first
dang
game.
it. No.
This is why Lucario is overrated.
They hyped him up back in Gen 3.
You know what I just
Really
realized is
did.
that those Pokemon that in the dungeon asks for certain berries and you don't have it, they're literally waiting there all day. It's like, do you have the berry? No. It's like, oh.
Oh.
And it's just like leave you alone.
What the heck? Wait, what? Why did Automat do that?
Apparently considers a huge cut as a sex term.
What?
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 That's what it said. That's what it said.
Okay. I call shenanigans on that.
I don't want to know the context of why
Yeah,
that.
see?
ended
You know what I
up
mean?
being a-
It's one minigame
Chapter
and
5!
one minigame and one mission.
That's interesting.
Yep, you caught up to me
Up
now.
and hit him. It's morning. Well, I'm gonna stop here anyway. So I'm gonna save right here. Return to main menu. So that's pretty cool. Okay.
So technically you did do story progress, just not like actual, like, you saw story progress.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, for one thing, Carl, I definitely like this way of doing it better because at least I can grind all my stuff way better than Super, for one thing.
So, to be fair though, in the other games though, like in Gates and in Super, if you try to if you try to go to other missions, like your partner goes like, you know, we probably should save that person.
Yeah,
right
that's what
now.
I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm expecting. This one's
makes
like,
sense.
yeah, this one's I'm expecting that I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, but it's just kind of funny to think that you can just straight up ignore the people that you're trying to save, or if it's the end of the world, it's like, yeah, but I think I need to grind myself to level 70. Just saying.
The guild reminds me of Min with taking a huge cut of your reward. I mean, that's literally like such tax, to be honest. Except it's even bigger.
Right. I need to head to bed now, so.
I'll never head to bed.
Stop being such a Jirachi.
Yeah.
Good night.
I mean, as long as you're Jirachi, that's fine. Celebi, no. Celebi never sleeps.
Just be like Jirachi in the final battle where you never use rest.
You know what? I'm gonna use rest right now.
No, you're only using
allowed to.
only rest you're doing is going to the restroom.
And that's like you to leave.
Mm-hmm. All right, see you later, Carl. Have a good night.
Night. Good night.
Alright.
That's like that was definitely a lot of good progress. Like honestly.
You definitely made more progress. Well, then again, I also expected Carl to go to bed earlier, so you did technically make more progress than I thought you would.
Yeah, the biggest reason is that not only did I start slightly later, I just kind of wanted to beat the Bidoof mission, which took me 3 tries to do, because I was expecting my RNG to be better the second time, which was like the first time trying it for today. But I did get the items I want, but the RNG wasn't in my favor because of Lunatone and everything.
As a result of it, you did get like what, a Petra Scarf, Installer Scope, Power Band, and that'll actually oh yeah, you didn't even equip those for your main story crew.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet, but I'm expecting to soon. So I'm just like, I'm expecting to use them, but I did get a lot of good items. It's just that the Bidoof took me like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I wanted to just spend some time just like grinding. So in a sense, it's just like it kind of balances out a little bit. That was my expectation.
And I think this sort of works out. I know what you kind of mentioned to me that you more care about gameplay than having people offer voices and whatnot, but this kind of worked out. And again, that hopefully next time more people will be around to do more voices, since we'll do obviously more story stuff next time.
Yeah. Plus, Kyle, I don't expect him to be on for like a good month, because he mentioned that he is in Grace's server. He's studying for the N1 test, whatever.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds important.
It's basically the test that he did earlier, where the test to see if he gets a better license to teach in Japan. Better license equals better pay and better location.
Got it.
Yeah, is what I got at least. Kyle can explain it better, but that's what I assume. So I'm wishing luck on
You
that.
explained it pretty well from what I could tell. So yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that's what I don't expect him to be on. Like he said, like for a whole month. So we may be doofless from him for a while.
Toothless, which is what I'm really happy you got the soundboard from him last week. Then.
Yep.
Doof Doof.
Doof.
Doof 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 Doof.
I'm gonna be spamming that a lot.
You already did this today, so I'm like, what do you mean a lot?
Doof 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 Doof.
I mean, we're finishing up the Doof episode, okay? There's that.